playing Red Hand of Doom, Electric Boogaloo. But before I let Patrick take it away, please check out the doobly-doo down below for our Extra Life link, as well as our sister shows as part of the Heroes Wanted collective of shows. But without further ado, take it away, Patrick.
Thank you, Stephanie. Welcome, everyone, to tonight's game. I am the GM. I will be putting the players in a variety of situations and seeing how they respond. Joining me tonight are...
Hello everyone, I'm Lorne, playing Dr. Bednay Eisen, the Tiefling Artificer Extraordinaire, who will defeat your fantasy world with the power of science.
Hi everyone, my name's Chris. I'll be playing Maximilian T. Justice, Dragonborn Paladin of Glory, who is looking at the rest of his party and is, just wondering, you're not planning any heists now, are you?
Chirrup whistles innocently in the background.
Oh, that means nothing. That's a completely innocent whistle. Hi, I'm Ian. I'll be playing Seymour Sunkist, Warlock Newspaper Man, and tonight's top story, we open a vault that's never been opened before, live on camera. What's inside? You'll see.
Hi everyone, I'm Tara. I should be playing Chirrup, who is innocently whistling in the corner while reading his thieves' picks in his bag of holding.
I'm Stephanie, and I'm playing Molly Goldman, socialist cleric and defender of the proletariat, who fully supports the stealing from the rich and giving to the poor.
Hello, Nabil here. I'll be playing as Haboob of the Red Sands, a phantom rogue. And no, I am not planning any kind of heist. But look, behind you, a three-headed monkey, and I skid around.
Oh?
And I am Brendan, and I'll be playing Julius, the Vidalcan wizard, who's very interested in potentially using some of the money in this vault for the good of the party.
The good at Chirrup's party.
And yes, the party finds themselves, after fleeing a pair of fire giants, some Azers, and Gertis Blazenstrike, the dwarvish leader of the Forge. The party managed to get to the mine below the Dwarven Forge, all for the cheap cost of 50 gold pieces that Chirrup angrily paid to the elevator operator. Down in the cooler mine, you rested and studied the map that Seymour had made, and using this, Haboob was able to lead you through the labyrinthine mine to where the Kobold Enclave is. You were able to locate the entrance, and announcing yourselves as friends of the Cabal of the Scale, you were led to Kupramzel, the young copper dragon. And they promised to lead the Dwarven uprising if you could free it from the small cave it had outgrown and was now stuck in. Spending the night and getting a long rest allowed Dr. Eisen to shrink Kupramzel down, and as thanks, she gave you a couple of items from her hoard and sent you on to the deep vault, as with her actions, Kupramzel has said Gertis has given up her right to control it. And so as Kupramzel and her kobolds went into the mine, you continued down a dank, narrow passageway. You started to hear the sound of water dripping from the ceilings above you, and the air, which was so incredibly overheated above, is now chilly and damp, thanks to the dripping ceilings around you. And the way in front of you is completely dark, but you can tell by the noise that a wider space has opened up in front of you. The walls, which previously had almost bioluminescent stone and precious metals in it, which allowed for some light, no longer are in this area as far as you can see. So how do you wish to go about entering this area?
Did we not have a drift globe?
We do.
You do.
I punt it to Max.
All right. So I'm guessing I'm turning this thing on and it just follows me.
Oh, I think. Oh, I gotta double check. I can't remember if it's
Will stay
attunement.
within a certain number of feet of the person using it.
All right.
It's
So,
in
yeah,
our thing. One
It
second.
stays within 30 feet, I believe, and
And-
floats behind you.
Okay.
And it will also, I believe, you can just move it too. Like you can just kick it. It's how
Yeah,
we've been
and it
playing.
floats and all that good stuff. So yeah, take it if you want light.
Cool.
Yeah, and as the globe moves forward, you can see that there are towering stalagmites studding this cavern. And, the water droplets drip down from the ceiling high above. And those of you with dark vision can see that, even with the light here, the cavern ceiling is at least 60 feet high as it appears to be out of the range of your dark vision. And what are you guys doing? Just standing in the entryway.
Yeah.
Nope.
Just posing, looking all cool.
Yeah, why am I
wanna
up front? I'm gonna
stealth.
step back.
I mean, I'm slowly making my way forward, just making sure nothing gets us off guard, keep an eye out.
Oh, I think I actually have. Crap, my tattoo. I think I get advantage on that. Let me double check.
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth up as well.
You gain. I do have advantage on stealth checks just because of my tattoo.
All right, everyone can
So
give me a
roll that
stealth
check.
check.
Yay, new
That's
armor,
15
no
trip.
disadvantage.
Oh, my stealth is terrible.
Did you say do a stealth check?
Crossbow
Yay.
at the ready for Chirrup.
All right, Chirrup, I will say you notice in the light from the drift globe, there are items scattered across the floor in the center area of this massive cavern. And you also now, as you enter, notice a faint bluish light coming off from what appears to be an eastern cave as well.
Okay, I will. Since Max is beside me, I'll give him a poke in the side and point towards the light and creep forward. I'm going to just do a quick little over here. What are these things on the ground here?
As you approach, I'm just going to move you back to there.
Oh, sorry.
You can see that there appears to be a belt pouch, what could be like a half-burned torch. But as you move by, give me a strength saving throw, please, as you feel something sort of brush up against you, and then you feel yourself being yanked.
Jesus.
You should be within the thing, so you should have a +2.
So
It's 10 feet. Chirrup is 10
you
feet.
are currently just outside of it, according to your...
I know the circle shows that, but it says 10 feet.
Radius in 5e is generally calculated as just being a square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Player's Handbook.
Can I make
so
this a square?
it's a +2
You
then?
can.
Okay, so that'd be if it's a +2, it's an 18.
Yeah, and so yeah, you feel yourself slightly lifted off the ground, but you are able to yank yourself back down. And you feel like you've got this almost sticky web that you've kind of walked into.
All right, I will quickly back up and point upwards.
And as you back up, it is time to roll initiative. As you
I know this.
feel this filament still kind of sticking to you, and as you back up to there, you feel almost a second one hit you as well, Chirrup. It is time to roll initiative, everybody.
Angry bird hissing.
Critical.
Let's launch you at some green pigs then.
Did you say launch me at some green pigs?
Absolutely.
You said you were an angry bird.
My
You have a
Frankie
giant
goes
slingshot?
on my turn.
She's the exploding
I walked right
type.
into that.
She's the exploding type.
I mean, we could, but that means Chirrup's movie's gonna be awful. The Angry Birds
Chirrup
movie
is a
was
movie?
awful.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
second
it
one
was.
is actually nicer, well, in relative to the first one, but I don't know why we're promoting it over here.
Well, you see, because tonight we are sponsored by Angry Birds Shadowlands.
No,
Sure.
no,
Okay,
no, we are
okay.
not.
Ian, first off, Shadowlands is a World of Warcraft expansion. The reference you're supposed to be making is Shadow Legends.
You're a fucking nerd, man.
Yes, I am. We are all nerds, Ian.
Haboob,
Yeah,
you
but
rolled
you
initiative twice.
Sorry. I was just.
Can you
my
rate
token
the
wasn't
same
being
number?
selected. My token wasn't being selected.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
He's just excited. Leave him
He
alone.
rolled 17 both times.
Stephanie?
Oh, she's AFK. I will roll for her. Sorry.
My actual initiative was 14.
Also, she should probably be a bit closer to us because everyone
Oh.
was staying within the aura, I guess.
The boob rolled 3 times.
Yep.
Because Haboob is special like that.
Per.
Good lord, the cleric rolls a 20 for their initiative.
Still not as good as me.
Nope.
Good.
First
Oh,
up,
thank you for rolling. I was trying to get over there holding the baby. It was being very difficult.
all right, so first up to act is Badme. You can see Chirrup is sort of struggling to move at this point. What would you like to do?
Okay. I, as a player, know exactly what the hell's what we're facing here. I, as Badme, can't see anything. I don't know if there's supposed to be tokens on the map or not.
You can see everything you can see.
Okay. Right, okay, I am going to then probably have to hold my action to launch a fire bolt when I see a target. Because the strands
Yeah, you currently see no targets.
Yeah, so the strands, I assume I see the strands that Chirp has walked into.
Yes.
Are they single filaments running completely vertical, or is it like a lattice work?
You can give me a perception check if you'd like.
Would this be my action?
Yes, it would.
Fair enough.
They do appear to be very thin, almost single strands that are going straight up into the darkness.
All right, then. Frankie, I believe, requires me to... takes its turn immediately after mine, can move and use its reaction on its own. The only action on its turn it can take is dodge action unless I use a bonus action on my turn to command it to take another action. That action can be one as a stat block or some other action. Okay, this is going to sound really, really, really stupid, but I'm going to pull a move out of Half-Life 2. I'm going to hand Frankie a vial of alchemist fire and command him to apply it to one of the strands.
All right.
So I assume there's one here, like around this area that he can apply it to. Trying to stay out of them as well.
Yep.
You can also do this move in Half-Life 1.
I haven't played Half-Life 1 recently, so I couldn't remember. Does it take the bait?
You're opening it and just sort of pouring the alchemist fire on to
No.
filament?
No. Much like tossing a grenade into the head crab liquor things. I forget what they're called.
Barnacle.
Yeah, the barnacle. I'm literally taking the flask. Actually, no, because it would potentially chew on it. So yeah, I'm gonna take the flask and just stick it to the filament because I assume these are sticky. Based on the fact that Chirp had issues with them somewhat sticky.
Well, they're still sticking to Chirrup, so yes,
Yeah.
you stick this vial on there.
And then, okay, he moved what? 5, 10, 15, 20. I double check his movement. He has 30 feet of fly. He'll back off. Unfortunately, occupying... He will perch himself upon the top of the drift globe and just slowly rotate along with it as its weight sets it off balance slightly.
Oh, I'm very sorry for what I'm about to do to that.
All right.
Poor homunculus.
That
Oh.
takes us to Molly.
Hang on, I should go next because I didn't
Oh.
have my token selected. And then
Yes.
it still didn't work after that for some reason. I had to roll 3 times to get it to take. Julius is gonna walk to the drift globe, grab it, make it his, or however that functions.
Drift globe. You should be able to move it. Yeah.
And I'm going to cast Daylight.
All right.
We can't see it because it's somewhere. But I feel like 120 feet of light should let us see it.
Yeah, probably.
We haven't needed to use this yet.
Yeah, with 120 feet of light, you can now see the ceiling of this cavern is about 80 feet upwards, and you can see the filaments run to the top of these stalagmites, and yeah, you can see something is moving up there, but you do not have direct line of sight on them.
All right, that's all I wanted to do.
All right. That takes us to
Actually,
Molly.
I'm gonna also move.
Okay. Okay, so there's things fishing off the ceiling for us. All right, so
And Churup is currently stuck in 2 of them.
okay, so I am going to let's see what spells I got. I will, you know what? Everyone else is at max health. I will secret flame the things.
Yeah? I don't know if they're within range.
They are not within range.
Wait, so Chirp is entangled from these, and they're
like filaments.
They're filaments?
Yes.
Yes, there's something up on the ceiling, and they've extended filaments down.
Effectively, you have a filament the size of your finger that has been extended very, very long from basically the ceiling.
It's not like a creature.
Oh, there's
Oh, no,
a
it's a
creature up
creature.
there. You can't see it. You don't have line of sight on it, but you know that there's presumably creatures on top of these.
Yeah, it's a safe assumption considering something shot at me, but we just don't see it yet, so I don't know where they are, how many.
I forget what they're called. I know exactly what they are. They're
They
ugly
are
as
cave
all.
fishers.
Thank you. They are
Oh, those
ugly
things.
They are literally fishing.
things. Yes.
So yeah, you can see these literal filament fishing line kind of things sticking to Chirrup, but you cannot see who they are attached to at the other end yet.
Oh, okay.
But they are further than 60 feet away.
Further than 60 feet away. Okay. Can I use Sacred Flame on the rope?
No. You could try and use a weapon, but you cannot target it with a spell.
Okay, you know what? I have enough movement. I will use my sickle and try and slash at the vines.
All right, roll me an attack.
And my dagger does better damage.
All right, yeah, you go to slice it with your dagger. It becomes stuck to the filament. You do not do any damage to it. You go to slice through, and it just gets tangled, and your dagger is now stuck to this filament.
All right, I'm going to let this...
Along with Alchemist's Fire and Chirrup.
All right, I will then let go of the dagger, and I think I have enough movement to move back. One sec.
All right.
Move like here.
Chirrup, you are currently grappled by this adhesive filament. What would you like to do?
And even with where I am, I can't see what's grappling me.
Correct. You can see
Okay.
they go upwards, but you cannot see over the ledge itself.
Okay, cool. I'm just going to try and break the grapple. I'm assuming strength.
Yes, please.
Oof. I have an inspiration left over from before. Can I use that?
You can.
Well, isn't it an ability check, not a saving throw?
Nope. It is a strength saving throw to break their grapple.
Oh, weird.
12? Oh, wait. I also get the +2
For Max.
from... So that's 14 then. 14?
Oh, no, I'm reading the other one. 14 is enough anyway.
Huzzah.
So, yeah, you are able to pull yourselves free. The dagger and the alchemist fire swing across. Lorne, roll me a d20. 1 to 10, the alchemist fire explodes against the rock. 10 to 20, it doesn't. So the alchemist fire smashes against the side and bursts into flame on the side of this pillar of rock.
I deal 2 fire damage to the rock.
Feel like the rock might be immune to fire damage.
Man, that rock is
But it
cooking.
will let off light.
I mean, the filament's probably taking fire damage.
The filament does sort of ignite, and then you watch it just kind of crumble away, and the dagger falls to the ground.
Chirrip will move back, and that'll be it for him.
All right.
All right, Index.
Nope.
Oh boy.
Yay.
You can see one of these creatures begins to scuttle along the wall over here. And so that is up along the wall. It is going to extend a filament to Haboob.
The kids call this stalking.
False. Also, don't Google that.
And it strikes against you. Give me... There's a pull, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so it sends that out to you and then begins to retract. Give me a strength saving throw, please, Haboob.
Oh, crap.
You are within the aura.
Oh, so 12.
12 is not enough. Haboob, you are reeled up the wall 55 feet. So you are now hanging off the wall 55 feet away. And
This tabaxi will not be a chowder for this thing.
Padme, you also feel this sticky filament stick to you. Give me a strength saving throw, please.
Hell no.
Yeah, you feel it sort of tug and you do not move at all. But you see it skitter around the edge and head back to the top, but you now have line of sight on it. That will take us to Index.
All right, so without any orders, Index is at least smart enough. He'll go invisible, and he can't see. Can he see them with 120 feet of dark vision?
He can. This one is on the wall, 60 feet up. This one is sort of at the edge of this pillar. So you can now see them both.
There's only 2. Okay. There's
so
no
far.
more?
Let me
No,
see.
that Index can see right now with 120 feet of dark vision.
Correct.
All right, well, he's invisible, so we know about those 2. And he'll say, that's all I see right now. And he's going to use what's his movement? Let me double check it. Blah, 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 blah. 40 feet, okay. And come and inspect this room, well, looking for filaments as he goes, hopefully.
Yeah, as he hits that area, he actually will hit a filament. Give me a strength saving throw, please.
All right. He can do this. He didn't do this.
He did not do that. He is currently grappled. That takes us to Haboob. You are being dangled 55 feet off of the ground and are currently grappled. What would you like to do?
Are my hands, caught up?
Well, you're grappled, but that you can still attack and, act that way if you wish.
Okay. Okay. So if I can, can I attack the creature, or am I?
You sure can.
Okay. So
You can attack the creature. You can attack the filament.
At 55 feet. Oh boy, this is gonna be. Can I, like a pendulum, can I swing until I have my hands, my claws, into the side of the wall?
You could certainly try.
Okay, what do I roll for that?
Give me an acrobatics check.
All right.
Your movement is still 0, but I would allow that, you're basically next to the wall, so you would be able to kind of reach out and claw into the wall, but you still have, 0 movement once you are there.
Oh, absolutely. My cat can kick me no matter how good I hold it.
And cat owners know this from personal experience. You know this.
And scars.
That too. So I got a 24.
Yep, so you're currently holding on to the side of the wall.
And
Any bonus action?
No, but I am going to scream, take this thing down, don't worry about me falling, and that's it.
All right. Maximilian.
Okay, so just from what I can see on the ground here, I've got 2 of these things up above.
60 feet above you. One that is currently holding on to Haboob, who is grasping the wall. The other one is peering over the edge of that pillar of rock.
Okay, how high up is Haboob?
55 feet off the ground.
So I'm not going to be able to climb up and get to him, then, is what you're saying.
No.
Not in the first round. Okay. So that's unfortunate because my solution was just going to be to grab onto Haboob and then try to pull the thing down by pulling him off the wall. Which I think is the Montauk solution to this.
Is the filament part of them, or is it not?
You don't know.
However, I don't like this. I don't like these guys. I'm going to do something very rare, and I'm going to cast a spell.
Ooh.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on the one holding a Haboob.
All right.
Gotta love how you get that.
Boom.
Oh, nice!
That is a solid hit. This creature begins glowing and sort of screeching as it is surrounded by your radiant energy. Movement bonus actions?
Bonus actions involve usually me shield bashing something, and that's not really going to work here. So this one behind me is 60 feet above, and the
Yes.
one in front of me is 60 feet above.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to throw my shield. As much fun as that would be. But I am going to attempt to start climbing this wall.
All right.
That was not a good tone of voice, Max.
I understand this. I don't have a lot of other things I can do here. Actually, no, I better stay here because I need to keep the aura up.
Climb the wall. Leave them behind.
Damn it, I have a responsibility now. Fine, I'll stay here and keep the aura on.
All right. Seymour.
Oh, okay, so...
But I am fluttering the cape.
Flutter, flutter.
I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Because if the target is a creature within your reach, and I can cast through Index, is a creature within my reach, the filament that is now engulfing Index.
The filament is not a creature.
Okay, so then that will not work. Okay, so I don't have to do that. I can do this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30. And although I can't see Index, I can see the filament around him, right?
Yes.
I'm going to grab Index in a safe position, trying not to grab the filament. And I'm going to try and yank Index out, and hopefully that creature down at the same time.
You cannot see Index to do this.
But if he's wrapped in the filament, then I should see the negative space where he is, so I should be able to grab him because I know what shape he is, right?
Give me a sleight of hand check then.
Sleight of hand athletics? Or
Sleight of hand
first?
Nope, just sleight of hand, period. You're trying to, you find yourself stuck in the filament as you try and grab onto him.
All right, but I get a strength check for that, right?
Yep.
Strength save?
Give me a... basically, you're trying to escape its grapple, so yeah, for you it would be athletics.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you rip yourself free, but not Index.
And there's no way for me to, while ripping myself free, kind of decide to try and bring it down to me, like grab it harder and yank the creature towards us?
No, because that was not your original intention. Your original intention was to free Index.
Ah, okay. Well, maybe
doesn't mean you can't do it, but yeah, you weren't trying
next
this
turn.
turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Any bonus actions?
No, I'm not going to use the hex. And nope, I'm done.
All right. That takes us to top of the order and Badme.
All right. So I would like to I'll target the one that I have advantage on, and firebolt.
Ooh, 23 hits for another 12 fire damage. You see this glowing creature just the white skin sparks and blackens where the fire hits.
All right, and because I need access to Frankie, he's okay. How high up is that guy? You said 60 feet.
They are both 60 feet.
Cool. Frankie will fly. There's no okay. Before I saw no filament over Maximilian.
Correct.
Okay, and none over Molly either.
No, you can see there's a filament on the ground where Molly's dagger is and where the alchemist fire is, but it just looks dry
Severed.
and sort of crumbled away.
Yeah. Okay. So actually, you know what? I will move over here and also 30 feet up because this thing can fly. So yeah.
All right. Flies over the head of your compatriots.
So
The cat
35
just
feet in the air. And then using my bonus action, I told him to force strike the same one I hit.
That is an excellent roll for another 7 force damage.
That's max damage. And yeah, I'm feeling comfortable where I am, I think. So yeah, I'm done.
All right. Takes us to
Oh,
Julius.
One final thing. As always, whenever I cast fire, I am igniting myself.
Okay.
4 1 of magic missile charges, by the way.
Excellent.
I'm not going to use it right now, but I do have it. I'm going to copy my good friend Badme Ison, Dr. Badme Ison, excuse me, and throw a firebolt at this one.
The one that Badme hit?
Yes.
14 does not strike. It skitters quickly out of the way, and your firebolt just sparks against the back wall.
And then Julius is going to turn to Seymour and say, "Just dismiss your familiar next time." And that'll be it.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I could do that.
I was like screaming inside my head, "Why?"
That
Yeah,
takes
but
us
that's half
to
my game is
Molly.
making Brendan scream.
So you see Haboob is still raised 55 feet up in the air against the wall. There are two of these creatures about 60 feet up. This one near Haboob has been injured quite heavily. The other one has not been hurt at all.
All right. Everyone's health looks okay, so I will Sacred Flame.
Which one?
The one that's been hurt.
Okay. That is an 18. It avoids your Sacred Flame.
Damn it. All right.
Any movement, any bonus actions?
No. I'm good.
That takes us to Chirrup.
Still don't see anything.
You should see those two.
Oh god. Okay, I'm looking like down over here.
Oh no,
So-
yeah, they're
They're above
this guy.
us.
So this guy is on the wall.
Okay.
This guy is at the top of the pillar.
Okay. I don't feel like there's any point being stealthy anymore. But I don't want to drop a shatter just yet. So, oh, excuse me. Yeah, we're just gonna repeating crossbow them. So, pachoo!
Which one are you
And I'm gonna
targeting?
go for the one on the wall here by Haboob.
All right. 17 hits for 11 piercing damage as your bolt bursts, and there's a spray of almost fluid, but it is certainly not blood.
And I will step back a little bit more. That's it for me.
All right. Yeah, Haboob, this white creature is looking really badly damaged. It is going to drag you back above the rock wall here.
I mean, my claws are in the wall. Does it get?
Doesn't matter, it can still drag you.
Oh,
Oh, my claws! You asshole!
Haboob, no!
And then you see its claws as two of these legs surround you and these razor sharp claws swing at you.
Oof.
That is not very good. The first one hits with a 16 for 7 slashing. The second attack is a 14, which does not hit.
Phew.
Do you have 10 hit points?
I do not.
Should have
And-
9 from Seymour.
Okay.
We had the time to rest.
You've still got 2.
Okay, then I have 2.
All right. Molly, give me a strength saving throw, please, as you feel this sticky substance grab onto you and attempt to pull you. You do not move as it does not manage to lift you off the ground.
Ha ha!
Index, give me another strength saving throw, please.
Index strong. God damn it.
Was that an advantage, perhaps?
Would not have been.
Nope. And yeah, so Index gets yanked up and with 2 slashes. The first one is a critical hit for 15 slashing. The second one is a 23 for 10 more slashing damage.
So, sorry, what was the first one?
15,
And the second one?
10.
So 25, and are they magical?
They are not magical.
All right, so half of 25 is
12.
He's alive. He's got. Oh wait, no, I was looking at his armor class. Sorry, nope, he's
I
dead.
see.
he
Index goes
inspired?
down again.
Was he inspired?
How many people do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many people for inspiring leader?
I thought you were going around inspiring everyone.
Yeah, you gave
You used it up
inspiring
on the
speeches.
kobolds.
Yeah, but I thought we had time to rest in between there and here, because it just takes 10 minutes, right? So I could be doing everybody as well.
It
Oh, I can
lasts
only use
until a
it,
long rest.
yeah.
Well, no, you can only gain a benefit from it once every rest.
Each creature can gain temporary hit points equal to your level plus your charisma modifier. Yeah, so I was doing everybody, so...
Yeah, I do remember that from last session.
6 friendly creatures.
Yes, but there's no limit on how many times you can give the speech. Only how many times you could receive the speech. So
yeah, and
one
I was
person
doing
can
a
give
bunch
the
of kobolds at a time, yeah.
Everybody,
So-
you can give the speech repeatedly.
Yeah.
Because I was only down 1 hit point, right? So I just went around doing it to all the...
Yeah, but that was the previous day.
Index
no-
doesn't sleep.
There's no reason he wouldn't do it twice to hit the familiars as well.
Yeah.
All
in
right.
the morning.
We need
Like,
to
there's-
start saying this in the mornings exactly who you're doing,
All right, we will.
because we're getting after the facting here, and this is not cool. Because we should have this down. Okay.
All right, no, we can call
so
it
he has,
for
no, he has
index
the temporary hit.
now.
He has the temporary hit points because we gave them to Haboob. So
All right. Okay, so that was 12. So he is down 3. Is that 7?
and that takes us to Index's turn.
All right. So he's still invisible, right? Why isn't this
Yep.
working for me?
He is still grappled.
He is. But when you change shape, that breaks a grapple, right?
Not necessarily. Not with something that's sort of sticky and attached to you.
But if you went from, like, say, big, or not big, small to tiny, like, say, the size of Index to the size of a spider.
No, he'd still be stuck. It's still, something that is
Attached
touching him.
somewhere. Yeah, I get. Okay, I get that. All right, so he failed his strength save, right? Yeah, so he can do it again to try and get away, though, right?
Yes.
All right, well, let's try it again. Jesus, it's just getting worse and worse.
Yep. Sorry, Haboob, you take another 11 slashing for the attack when you were reeled in.
Okay.
And that's it. I don't think there's nothing else he can do until my turn.
All right. Takes us to Haboob. You are now on top of this ledge, still grappled by this awful, white, pale, very badly damaged creature.
All right. So, this is gonna hurt me in so many ways, but I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try and reach for my rapier,
Yep, you can easily do that.
and yeah, I'm gonna do my sneak attack with steady aim on this one. See.
Can you get steady aim if you're grappled and your movement speed is 0? Because you're not moving.
I mean, I'm not moving, but it's dragging me along. So
Yeah, no, it's just a question of
I thought you had to plant your
only if
feet
you
with steady
haven't
aim.
moved during this team and you use the bonus after you use the bonus action, your speed is 0. Yeah, I'll say you can do it. It doesn't say you can't because you're not using any movement, but
yeah,
either way, yeah, 20 hits.
and 17.
17. You stab through, and this creature recoils and then falls over, and its legs curl in around itself, dead. You are no longer grappled.
Ugh, gross. Yeah, that's it for me. I can't move.
All right. Maximilian.
Okay. How many channel divinities do I got? I only got one. Yeah, whatever. I think I can only do this one once. Peerless Athlete.
Max is gonna climb.
I'm not gonna climb. I'm gonna do something.
Parkour!
I'm gonna do something far more inadvisable.
Oh, come on. Parkour Dragonborn. It'd be awesome.
I don't have the speed for that. I got 30 feet of movement. He's 60 feet up. Is he 60 feet up?
Yes.
Yeah, so I can't quite reach him. However, Molly is standing beside me, and Molly has a filament attached that this thing is attempting to reel in.
Yes.
All right, so I am going to use Peerless Athlete, and so for the next 10 minutes, I believe I get advantage on strength, athletics, and dexterity checks. Strength, athletics, and dexterity acrobatics checks. And I can carry, push, drag, and lift twice as much weight as normal. Distance of my long and high jumps increases by 10 feet. This extra distance cost of movement is normal. Okay, so basically I'm temporarily Montauk, and I am going to spit on both my hands, grab this filament, and attempt to pull this thing off the column.
All right. Yeah, you grapple yourself to it. Give me an athletics check then.
All right, you're coming down to me, buddy. 15?
15 is not successful.
Damn.
Didn't beat you by much. It got a 16.
All right.
And you are now grappled.
Okay, well, that was an advantage. That was a bonus action. That was, I'm guessing, an action.
Yep.
I'm grappled, so I don't have movement. Okay.
That takes us to Seymour.
All right, so Seymour's going to use his action, dismiss Index to the pocket dimension, so he's out of the grapple. And off away. I will bring him back after. And then I'm going to come back the way I came, so I don't go into any filaments. I can go through. Does Frankie count as difficult terrain?
35 feet in the air.
Oh, okay. So then I'll actually end there.
All right. Dr. Eisen.
All right, second verse, same as the first. Target the one nearest me that has Molly grappled.
21 hits
roll.
for 10 fire damage.
And then Frankie's going to get the same command to attack.
16 just hits for another 7 force damage. So yeah, so once again, there's a blast and a blackening of this creature, and then a wave of energy, and you can see this sort of loose folds of white nastiness kind of ripple for a little while.
All right. And again, ignite myself, because I like having that up, and end my turn.
All right. Julius. So you can see one creature at this point, Julius.
Yep, and I think I'm going to attack it. Yep, that seems like the best strategy right now. I feel like this is not the place to waste spell slots right now.
That is a natural one. You go to fire off and get bumped into by Molly and Seymour as they return back, and your firebolt just blasts off wide into space.
Yeah, that's about right for Julius's firebolts. That'll be it for me.
All right.
Actually, could I don't want to try and grab or grapple it or anything. Could I just grab onto Molly to make her heavier? Grab some part of it.
Don't worry, I'm plenty thick.
Not.
That would have been your action.
Okay, that's fair.
She is not an object you can interact with at this point, and it is Molly's turn. You are currently grappled, and you are being attempted to be lifted with this filament.
Is it my whole turn to get out of this grapple?
Yes.
Then that's what I'm going to do.
All right.
So then I'm just going to go here, and then I will...
Oh, you need to roll for it first.
Oh, I need to roll for it. All right, what do I... It's a strength?
Your choice. I mean, you're escaping a grapple, so it's your choice whether it's athletics or acrobatics. You are still stuck. You are
Dang it.
unable to break free from it.
Haboob gets a healing word.
All right.
End
Shut
of my
up.
turn. All right.
Boop boopity boop.
So you can see one just over the edge of this pillar.
Still not.
It currently has
comfortable.
Max and Molly.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I move around, can I get a better look at it? So I'm going to move around over here. Yeah, it doesn't 5, 10, 15, 20. It doesn't help. 25, 30, move back again. Okay, we're going to just repeating crossbow it, because that's all I can really do, because I don't want to risk a shatter.
21 absolutely hits for 8 piercing damage.
Quick, insult its mom.
I'm doing less damage like that. Yeah, it's only like 2d4 at this point, so no, that's better damage. That's it for me.
All right. Molly, give me a strength saving throw, please.
You have benefit.
You are not lifted off the ground. The filament crumbles away. You are both broken. You are both freed from this grapple.
Oh man, I was gonna try to fish him back in next round.
This is what happens when you're a thick.
Julius, you, however, are stuck with a filament.
Oh no, the wizard has a grapple on him. What's he gonna do?
Skittering across the ceiling. Haboob, you also now have another filament attached to you.
Ah, crap.
Oh, okay, interesting. You are currently grappled, Haboob. You can give me an ability check to attempt to escape it with disadvantage.
Okay, acrobatics with this. Oh, easy.
You are unable to escape this grapple.
Your 1 is an 11? Are you a fucking ace?
He's a rogue.
I'm a rogue.
Any bonus actions you wish to try?
Help!
All right, that takes us to Maximilian.
I'm looking up there.
So this guy is now 80 feet up off on the ceiling. This guy is 60 feet and injured.
Yep. Boy, I'd love to help Haboob, but I don't think I can possibly reach him under any circumstances here.
There's also a filament currently attached to Julius.
Yep. So that's what I'm gonna do. Second verse, same as the first. You're coming down, buddy. 25.
Yeah, the filament just crumbles away in your hand.
Oh man, come on.
They're not. Yeah, they just release it when they want to.
All right. Well, I helped you out. So that was 5.
But yeah, Julius is no longer grappled.
Yep. Shit. I point out Haboob and get the thing on the ceiling over there. Yeah, I think I'm done.
All right, Seymour.
All right, I can see this one, right?
Yes, because of the daylight globe.
All right. And that's the one that's got
Haboob.
Haboob right now. Okay, so then we'll go after it. Nice.
That is 1 hit for 15 force damage.
And
Yeah, you see a couple of pieces that just kind of crack and break and fall from the ceiling.
I'm pretty sure it's an action to bring back Index, so I'm done.
All right. Padme.
All right, so I will open up the right sheet first. So first of all, I will target the one on Haboob.
19 hits for 16 fire damage. That's a bit better.
Ooh. Then I will bonus action send in the Frankie. So you said he's 80 feet up?
Yes.
Okay, so I will add an extra 30 feet to this. And just double check the range. Oh yeah, 30 feet is exactly what we need.
That is another solid hit as, another wave of force cracks off one of the smaller limbs of this creature.
Yeah, it's the Frankie basically shoots like Godzilla. Like the glow starts and the tail comes up, and then the blast hit comes out the mouth.
Any movement?
No, I'm happy where I am, ignited on fire like always. Yeah, I'm a beacon in the night.
All right, that takes us to Julius.
Right.
So we're no longer grappled. There is the injured one here and another injured one on the ceiling.
And the new one on the ceiling, this still has Haboob, correct?
Yes.
You want to waste spell slots, but this is no longer a waste.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said about Haboob.
I was going to haste
Actually, for
Max.
Julius, that's about the nicest thing you've said about anybody.
I was going to haste Max, but I guess I'm going to lightning
This
bolt that
vaccine will
one.
not steal your wallet.
I wouldn't.
Again.
It was, he was very nice defending
If you're
Seymour to his
hasted-
dad.
Max, you can get up to him in one turn. And still attack.
Yeah, I guess.
But yes, I'm going to lightning bolt with that guy.
Ooh, all right.
31.
They make the save just with a 15. So they still take 15 damage.
That was a waste of a lightning bolt then.
I mean,
I
this
can
creature crackles and kind of glows, but is still firmly attached to the ceiling.
Alright.
Very badly hurt.
Or Julius will turn to Chirrup and say, "Finish that thing."
Sure, nod.
That takes us to Molly.
Okay. I am... Oh, no, I'm not grappled anymore, right? Yeah.
Correct. You're free.
All right, so I'm going to go like 5, 10 this way. And, okay, so Haboob's looking okay. And I'm going to attack that...
All right. It is more than 80 feet away from you at this point.
No, this one.
All right. Go for it.
11 damage.
That is a 16. It succeeds. No damage.
Damn it. All right.
Shut up.
All right, and we're gonna do exactly. Well, hopefully, we're gonna do what. Oh God, blank. Julius
Yeah,
said
Julius.
to do, and we're going to pew that guy.
17 hits for 8 piercing damage. It is still alive.
Did I hit the wrong one? Was I supposed to go for that one? I thought it was this one.
I'm
Oh.
pretty
Yes.
sure Julius said go for the one in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
The one that has Haboob.
Oh, I thought
The
This
one I
one
threw a
was
lightning
grappling.
bolt at.
Yeah. Nope.
Okay, my bad.
Yes, you shoot the one up here,
Yeah,
and your
my bad.
bolt
Sorry, guys.
strikes.
too late. Sorry. Sorry, Haboob.
No, it's cool. It was just fun. Oh crap! This thing's gonna bachelor charm.
Yeah, that is 2 massive claw strikes for a total of 25 slashing damage, Haboob.
Uncanny dodge. I'm gonna have it.
Okay. So the first one was 14. The second one was 11. I would presume you have the 14, taking 18 slashing damage.
Coolio. Yeah, I'm nearly 1 foot away from the grouping.
All right. And this guy's just going to move off to there to get himself out of line of sight of most everybody. This guy.
Come on. I'm big. I'm juicy.
I'm rolling. Oh, that is Molly. You have another filament attached to you, Molly, and it is going to attempt to reel you in.
It can
so
try.
Give me a strength saving throw, please.
Oh, I was going to say, this is why we have a paladin.
Hey,
Molly, you are pulled 55 feet up into the air.
This one's stronger. This one's stronger.
And with a 22, it hits you for 12 slashing damage, rending into your shoulder and arm, spraying
These
blood.
aren't attack rolls, right? These aren't attacks?
That last one was an attack roll.
Because I have that. I can see him.
All right. Damn D&D math, because you are way beyond 60 feet, but they don't count hypotenuses. All right, it will re-roll. That is a 16, which does not hit.
All right, Molly is not grappled. Huzzah! Not injured.
No, she's
And
still
who are you?
grappled.
She's still grappled. Who are you giving advantage to, Chirrup?
Abu needs help, so I give it to him.
All right. That takes us to Haboob. You are still grappled. You are very badly hurt, but so is this creature.
So let's see who drops first. And Jerb did say I have advantage.
You have
Yes.
you have advantage.
From my bar.
Okay, so again, rapier and sneak attack at the same time. And there we go. Again.
20 hits.
Oh, please
You need to do more than 8 damage.
Oh, please.
I don't think
more
you can
than
do less
Please
than
more
8 damage.
I don't think he can.
19.
Oof.
yeah, you're fine.
Yes, you stab through and kill your second cave fisher.
Cave fish.
We've helped.
These things are. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he
I
killed
lightly
it.
rolled
You guys injured it enough to save him, but he ended up killing it.
We
all
loosened the
right.
jar.
You are no longer grappled. You do have your movement.
I am just gonna lie prone and play dead.
All right. Maximilian, you are looking up at Molly 55 feet above.
People, I can't climb that fast. Okay, I'm gonna stand here at the bottom and just be like, how the hell am I gonna get up to Molly? I could start attempting to climb, which I will. And as I'm climbing, I put my sword away and I pull out a javelin. So I'm gonna climb however much I can climb. I have 30 feet of movement. Can I climb 15 feet or
You climb 15 feet.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, time for a bow, but I have a shield. It's not gonna work. So where's my just javelin?
String your shield.
I could string my shield. That'll work great. Javelin time, 17.
17 hits for 5 piercing damage.
All right, does that kill it?
It does not. This creature is starting to look bloodied, though.
Damn. All right, well, I keep climbing.
All right. That takes us to Seymour.
All right. So that one that Haboob has got or had was down. I can see this guy, right?
Yes. They have partial cover because they've scuttled to the far side, but you can still see them.
Oh, I can still move though if I come like around.
Oh, actually, yes. With the partial cover, you do not hit Maximilian.
Bugger. All right.
If I come down here, do they still have partial cover?
Yes. They have
That's on top of
retreated.
the
They have
tower, right?
retreated enough that yeah.
All right, so then I'm gonna just stay. Probably move about there if it's partial cover, no matter what. I'm still gonna fire at it.
Take the
Just
shot.
checking one thing.
Seymour licks his finger, puts it up for the wind.
Yeah. Pulls
We're
out
in
a
a
piece of
cave.
paper.
There is no wind.
The ceiling continues to drip on you.
Ew.
That is a miss on your first blast, but the second one does connect for 11 force damage. Again, you hear almost a shriek as one of its limbs cracks. You can hear this, Molly. And it's starting to look pretty rough.
And that was my action. Can't touch it. Don't have anything else for a bonus. Nope, done.
All right. Padme.
Alright, so Bethany will move over here to gain better advantage. I don't think that changes how she can see things, but that's fine. She will cast Firebolt.
That hits for 44 fire damage.
Oh,
I knew it
These
had that, yeah.
Yeah, these guys gain vulnerability to fire once they become bloodied. So yeah, your firebolt hits, and this creature just erupts in flame, shrieking and disappearing. And Molly, you fall 55
No,
feet
she
to the
doesn't.
ground.
What do you mean, no, I don't?
She gently flutters.
Yes, you begin dropping and slowly past Maximilian,
Hi,
reaching
Max.
the ground.
oh, hey, I'm here to rescue you.
Oh, thank you. But I don't need your services at this time.
I think that's what they call a golden parachute.
Yeah, some anarchist or communist or whatever it is you are.
I'm a socialist.
With that, Seymour, you can still see a little bit of movement on some of these other high pillars of rock, but they don't appear to be engaging at this time.
I will tell that to the party, and let's take it slow. I'll keep my eyes out. Do they all have their own hide check, or is my passive perception enough if I take it slow to see them all with no problem?
Your passive is enough that, yeah, you've noticed one that is there and one that's sort of over on this far side of the cavern.
Okay, I will point those out, and we will do our best to avoid them. Because I don't think, besides Haboob, I don't think we're all that hurt, right?
Yeah, I'm the only one that got hurt.
Oh, we have a diaper buster. Can we do our 5-minute break now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Aw.
Oh,
All right, we're back. Sorry, guys.
no.
It's
Dinner.
just everywhere.
Hey, we just have to wait. You guys have to deal with it. Do you need 10?
Let's do 10. Let's make it safe. Go grab
Let's
a
play
drink,
Pathfinder
a snack,
and take 10.
bathroom. Yeah. Is that what it is in Pathfinder?
Yeah, you can take a 10 or you can take a 20 on a die roll, depending on how long
Oh,
you
I forgot. Yeah, that
take
was
it for an
that.
action.
You could do that in 3rd edition too. I missed
Yep.
that. Be right back.
When it makes sense.
Let's all go to the party. Let's all go to the party.
Let's all go to the lobby and grab ourselves a snack. So how's everyone's New Year been so far?
Pretty good.
I got food poisoning. I
Oh.
got sick. I got a headache, and it was the best vacation ever. Best 2 weeks
Ah.
vacation I ever had.
There you go. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I just went to the wrong place over New Year's for fireworks. That's it.
Where'd you go?
Toronto City Hall.
Ooh.
Ah,
And then I saw the sign there saying, yeah, there's no fireworks there. And I looked around and there were thousands of people who had not read the sign or who didn't believe it. Just kind of
you-
wrecking the lawn because there's no snow on the ground right now. So it's like,
You should have just popped up at my place here, and we had fireworks going up 3 o'clock in the morning. Couldn't get up.
Yeah.
Think of sleep.
probably, I don't know. It was like 10 minutes before. It's like, oh yeah, go down to the waterfront. Well, I'm not going to be able to make it in time. So,
Uh,
oh, but don't worry. They were high altitude fireworks, so you could see them across the city. No, you couldn't. They were lying. And then as I was walking away, and everybody was honking their horns, Happy New Year's, kind of a bit of a mood. Somebody, regardless, had brought fireworks and set them off
oh,
at City
Of
Hall.
course.
It's like, oh, okay, that's safe.
You said you're becoming more like America, right?
Yeah, well,
America.
We had fireworks like 2 days before, a day before, and 2 days after. Like,
I mean, we're not that psychotic.
Yeah,
we went
Usually it's
down.
just the night of, at midnight.
We went down to my grandparents' old lake house, and there was a redneck on the other side of the river, or on the side of the lake,
Excellent.
firing off. Not that big, but still larger than he probably should have had fireworks.
Wow.
I thought you were about to say firing off an M16.
Probably.
Might have done that too, yeah.
Sir, they use M4s.
Sorry, no. It wouldn't be an M16. It'd be an AR-15.
Oh yeah, you're right. It'd be an AR-15 with an illegal full auto mod. Right, got it. Sorry.
it's scary you guys have this much knowledge about guns.
So, okay, the AR-15 is the civilian model of that rifle.
So the M15 is the military, and there's a civil. Oh my fucking hell! There's a civilian model available. There's a public. Oh
Yeah.
my! I'm gonna.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, America. But don't worry about it, because from what I understand, the armed forces are like they're switching out. Like they've had the M16 since like the 70s, I think. And
the M16 was developed for Vietnam, I believe.
yeah,
Which was in
and
the
there's
60s.
been variants and stuff like that. And so of course there's the
I think
civilian
they
model.
use the M4 now, I believe.
No, I mean, what Lauren just said. It was not that there were two different rifles that are available. The phrase that he just said, there's a civilian.
The
model available.
civilian
Yeah,
model.
okay, so the difference between the two is the fire selector. The military model has safety, full auto, 3-round burst, semi-auto,
Oh my god!
And
I
then
thought-
and the civilian does
Yeah.
not have anything except for semi-auto.
safety and semi-auto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Also has a reduced magazine capacity, and I don't think
people
it accepts
modify
full.
it
Oh yeah, all the time.
to have larger magazine capacities and to have full auto capability.
And hey,
And
don't
it's
worry.
legal to do that.
Yeah, and hey, don't
Technically.
Gray
worry
area.
about it, because from what I understand, due to changing military doctrine, the American military, the Army and the Marines and stuff, they're switching out to some new battle rifle. From what I understand, one that's like a
So
lot higher
the
caliber.
main battle rifle of the U.S. Army for the last, I want to say, 10 to 15 years has been the M4, and they are just recently swapping it out for, I forget what the new model is.
Yeah, it's something like where, like, they find they're fighting at longer ranges, and the people they're fighting have body armor, so they need something with a higher caliber to be able to punch through body armor at distance.
Yeah, they need a stronger cartridge that will punch through what armor they're coming up against. That isn't a heavier round for them to carry.
Yeah. So, long story short, good news. The American civilian market is probably going to be getting a civilian version of that sometime in the next 5 years.
Today's D&D session has been
potentially.
brought to you by military knowledge. Unnecessary military knowledge.
Yeah. So don't worry. The AR-15 is not going to go anywhere, but you're now going to have a whole new sort of rifle just sort of out and about in the public,
Woo!
in the hands of anyone who developed a grudge and has the means to do something about it.
Well, that got dark real quick.
Hey,
I
America.
could take it darker.
I mean, the most nerdiest thing I was thinking is like, hey, let's go laser tag. What's that soft air gun pellet thing?
Airsoft.
Yeah, airsoft. Let's do that. Yeah, but no, let's bring in fucking civilian and military equipment.
Hey, I'm pretty sure there's airsoft guns that look precisely like AR-15s.
I mean,
They're marketed as AR-15 models.
You know,
But-
orange tip or no.
Orange tip.
But they probably don't have an
Right there,
orange tip.
Bob.
They might have a white tip.
They have to have an orange tip when they're sold.
Yeah, but here's the other thing. There's spray paint.
Yeah, like they don't have to have them after they're sold. You're not legally required to keep it, but you are legally required to have an orange tip when you sell them.
Right. Yeah. No, that makes it better.
I love
Also,
loopholes.
also, there's orange spray paint. So if you want to take your AR-15 out for a walk and have everyone
That
think it's
might
some-
be illegal.
yes, but
That's
also
probably illegal.
buying orange spray paint is almost certainly not illegal. Nor is buying an AR-15. Now, if one thing happens to get on the other, you know.
I mean, I think generally modifying a gun to commit a crime is a crime.
It is.
And
Yeah.
Already
If you're-
committing a crime.
But why
If
would
you're
you
camouflaging it to avoid open carry laws,
I mean,
by adding an orange tip is what I assume you're saying.
yes.
But
I mean,
why would you
technically
co-
speaking, that would be a war crime.
But why would you commit a crime? Crime is illegal.
You can't commit a war crime if you're not at war.
And you can't commit a war crime on your own
However-
people.
However,
Hence
America
tear
is
gas.
currently in a war on crime. So
See, there you go.
How
See,
about we just change this topic to, let's say something random like, hey, you guys heard the story about Henry Cavill and Warhammer? Cavill?
Oh, yeah,
That's awesome.
direct and
Oh yeah, no,
solid.
he's never. Yeah, he's a big fan.
But did you hear the bigger shock for this coming season of TV?
They're not
The,
renewing
the
Wednesday.
guy who plays Ted Lasso's kind of a cunt.
Oh, he is.
Apparently, he served his wife divorce papers at her movie press conference.
Yes, that was a while
What a
ago.
dick
That was a
move.
while ago. Yeah.
I don't really care for the show or the actor, so I never heard. But wow,
I mean, he had someone serve her papers by literally tossing those papers in her face while she was on stage talking about the premiere, the movie thing.
To be fair, she handled it with so much grace.
Considering
yeah.
she was cheating on him with the star of the film she directed.
oh, I have no idea
Yeah.
either way. Either way is dick move, but absolutely she can handle it. She was on Attack of the Show. That was a dumpster fire. That's the same Olivia Wilde, right?
Yeah, Olivia Wilde, or number 13. I only know her by her character name, number 13 from House series. I really don't remember her name most of the time.
Steph's on her way down. Baby is clean. That was a big one.
Maybe, baby.
My
What?
in-laws confirmed they hate me over the New Year's, and they don't want me with their son.
Oh man, you should get with your son their son harder.
Yeah, that was a fun conversation to have.
What happened?
Just a lot of
Not that
other
we should
things.
discuss this.
Yeah, this we're
live
on
on the air.
stream.
Stream,
But
yeah.
you know, to add one more joke to it, anything that you would have cross-stitched for them, you should give to me out of spite. Like, absolutely.
Oh, honestly, like I was never going to do that for them because I've honestly never really liked his parents from the get-go, but I've tried to be like courteous and polite, right? Because like they're the in-laws, gotta like play nice. But no. They basically said I'm not the type of woman they want dating their son.
Wow.
I'm sorry I went right to that awful TikTok song. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
And I'm pretty sure it's because they are misinterpreting or misremembering something that they asked me and I responded to. But yeah, that's a whole story when the stream is done.
Oh, that blows. I know my father-in-law doesn't like me for exactly the things I said, and I know what I said, so.
Yeah, it's
You weren't being
I think
super conservative, that's why.
All right, I think we're all back.
Yep. Oh, everyone will love this. I called my dad, and he was up on the ladder again, checking the gutters, even though he shouldn't,
Oh dear.
because he
They
had
were-
heart surgery a month and a half ago. He's like, "Oh, Stephanie, don't worry. It wasn't a dangerous ladder. Everything's fine." I'm just
Yeah,
like,
had his heart fucking rebooted like a fucking PC.
You
And
can't see it, but
up
I'm
the
just
ladder.
shaking my head. I'm just shaking my head right now.
Did they unplug him and plug him back in? They turned off the
That's the basic
have to hold
medical equivalent of is what happened. They shut the heart. They kill you for a second and restart the heart.
Isn't that the
Oh,
default
okay.
setting?
To be fair, it's done
They don't
within
kill
half
you.
a second of each other, so you're
Yeah.
still conscious.
Hmm.
I don't know.
But
I think it counts.
no, but that split second.
Speaking of having their heart restarted, Haboob, you are on the ground on this ledge, sort of staring down at your compatriots. The sound of water is still sort of dripping. Occasionally, you get a drop that lands atop you. You can see there is this bluish glow coming from this one exit, and with your extended drift globe now, you see there are two other exits to this large space. One down to the southeast and one almost directly south. Seymour has pointed out there are a couple more of these creatures that are on the far side of the cavern, but they do not appear to be engaging with you at this point. What
Yeah,
would
we
you
see
like
you.
to do?
I'm on this thing. I think you should be able to see me, but I'm face down, prone.
Yeah, Max is already starting to climb up.
Can't he climb
Um,
down? It's like a cat in a tree. Just leave him till he's hungry.
He has a climb speed.
Yeah.
He
yeah,
does, but he
really
hasn't
can.
decided to climb yet.
Yeah, I really don't want to move because if I feel like if I move, I'm gonna be caught again in those things. So I'm gonna stay here until we're absolutely sure where we're gonna go. In the meantime, I'm gonna have my face buried in this nice, cool floor.
Max, if you try to pull
It is
down,
cool and damp. You actually kind of shiver a little bit as the blood continues to seep from your wounds.
I'm gonna take a healing potion, and oh fuck, I'm out of all of healing potions. Well, I'm not taking any.
did you want me to healing word you?
One place, or if you have a
Okay.
healing potion, anything's fine.
All
I
right,
have
and
two
you
potions
can
of healing, so I'll give you one and I'll healing word you two.
you come down. I'll give you this potion.
she's like, "You got it, buddy." You get a few
Yep.
hit points.
Offering
Sheriff's
ham.
just making these little pss, 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 pss noises and holding the potion up and shaking it back and forth.
Spray him with the spray bottle.
Okay,
get
he's
him down.
not a cat stuck in drywall.
All right, so you see on the ground here there is a belt pouch, what appears to be a dagger, and a half-burned torch over on the ground, and there is another filament kind of hanging over here by the dagger that you can spot Seymour.
Can I pick up a rock and just yeet it at the filament? I'm
You're
not
too
doing
old for
very
the
well.
word yeet, but you could certainly try.
Never too
sorry.
old for yeet.
Sorry, can I Kobe it at the filament? Is that better?
Before you do, let me get out of the way if you're gonna eat that. Let me get out of the way. Thank you.
Sheriff goes
That's
straight
just
for the belt pouch.
well, my strength's a +4, so that's just gonna be a D20 +4, right? Because it's an improvised weapon. 16, not bad.
You're
Get outta here.
aiming-
Yeet.
You're aiming at the creature?
Not the creature, the filament itself.
Yeah, it strikes the filament and just kind of gets stuck to it. Actually, for that, roll me a d4, please.
Wait, how far? It was over here, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I feel more comfortable about rolling this D4 then.
Well, that's for the damage. So yeah, your stone gets tied up in this filament, and you can see it kind of sort of break. At the same point, Seymour, then you are hooked by a filament,
Oh no, I didn't see that one coming.
Oh,
and
again.
it's time to roll initiative.
Damn it, Seymour!
Seymour just initiated.
I did not. I was trying to skitter it away.
That's not how you skitter things away. Oh my goodness.
Whipping a
Oh,
rock
whoops.
at it? That's literally how you shoo things away.
You never worked on a out. You were inside for years. Don't tell me how to skitter creatures away.
She-Man. I'm just very happy I saw this coming and I'm like behind the group, like my back against the pillar.
Yeah. So Seymour, you are currently grappled.
Oh, I didn't get a roll to not be grappled?
Nope, because you're instantly grappled by it. You can roll to break the grapple on your turn.
With a ranged weapon?
No. This creature attacked you with another filament.
Oh, okay.
And it beat everybody in initiative. So, give me a strength saving throw, please, Seymour.
Oof.
You are...
Oh, that's a 15 because I'm in the thingy. Right?
Indeed, yeah, that is enough. You are not reeled in by this creature. That takes us to Badme.
All right. Well, it worked before, so we'll do it again, I guess. And we'll target it with the firebolt.
That hits for 13 fire damage.
Bonus action, we will send Frankie up to within range to launch an attack. So it's how many feet in the air?
60 feet.
So send her up 30 feet, put him there, and he will force strike.
That hits for another 4 force damage.
And I'm happy where I am. I will end my turn ignited.
All right, that takes us to Chirrup.
All right, mute is off. I kind of want to just Seymour started this. I kind of want to leave him be and check out the belt pouch, but I'll be good, behave, and I'll help the party member that got himself into this mess. Oh, I
was trying to get you loot.
Yeah.
I want to save that. I want
Safer
to
ways to
save
get
that.
the loot.
You know what? I'm going to try fairy firing it so everyone can get advantage on their hits.
All right. Where are you dropping fairy fire?
Yes, we have a thing for that. That would be helpful if I dropped it. Where is our thing for that?
Also, probably specify elevation.
You went with Fairy Wren when the Fairy Penguin was right there, and you could just make everybody look penguin colored.
So black.
There you go, right there. That works.
Black and white with a little bit of yellow.
Because Seymour hasn't been hauled up yet, right? He's just entangled.
That is correct. That is a 9. That is a failure.
Huzzah! And he's lit a point bow. And I take it away. Because it's done. And that's
All right. Takes us to Haboob. So this creature is now glowing purple.
All right, I'm gonna take my aim at that same creature. Attack 1, advantage, and boom, shot.
24 hits.
19.
Excellent. This creature is starting to look pretty hurt.
And quick question: the Zorn Soul boots, the Tremor Sense, do they detect people as well? People, creatures, organic beings, or do they?
Yeah, if they're walking along the ground or under the ground, yes.
What about the pillars in the cave, the ceiling, the walls? No.
You wouldn't, unless your feet are on those pillars. No, you wouldn't pick anything up.
Fuck. Okay, so that's it for me then.
All right, Molly. So this one is about 60 feet up and glowing and currently attached to Seymour.
Okay. I will... Sacred Flame. Am I within range?
I would say you'd need to get closer.
Okay. Because it's 30 feet longitudinal, but I'm not sure the elevation.
60, so you were fine there. No hypotenuse. It's the longest range.
So I'll get there, and would that be okay, Patrick?
Sure. That is a 21 on its save.
Dang it.
Any movement, any bonus action.
And I will move back.
All right, takes us to Maximilian.
Okay, so it's way up on a thing. That is not really... Okay, fine. I'll get myself nice and close. Is Seymour currently wrapped in a thing?
Yes, he is grappled.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to break the grapple. I should still have advantage on this. So... 23.
23. Actually, any ability checks made to escape the grapple have disadvantage. So that would be a straight roll, and that is a 7. You are unable to rip Seymour free.
Damn.
Are we stuck together now?
No, because he grabbed you, not the filament.
Oh, thank God.
All right. Don't have a good bonus action here for you there, bud. I could attempt to knock him prone, but that really wouldn't help.
Probably
What if
make
I
you
knocked
feel
him-
better.
Yeah, it might. What if I knocked him back? Oh, wait, that's
Forced movement ends grapple.
that's part of an attack action, though. The shield bash. So-
Yeah, you didn't take an attack action.
Yeah. Okay. So never mind that.
All right, Seymour, you are currently grappled.
All right, I'm going to, thanks, Max. I appreciate it. And I'm going to try and bust out.
With disadvantage, a 14 is still enough. You were able to break the grapple.
That would have been a 16, right? Because I'm next to my best buddy. This guy's
no,
my
that's
bro.
not a saving throw. Not a saving throw.
Oh, right, true. But still enough. So, and then I am going to, thanks, Max, and skedaddle.
You're welcome,
right.
Seymour.
That takes us to Julius.
Not in any immediate danger, any of us. So Julius is going to take a firebolt at the thing and take one step into the Maximilian ore.
Into the max zone.
I don't know. I thought we should call it Max Millions.
How about Maxville? 13, I assume, does not hit.
No, he is fairy fired. That is
right.
a 27 to hit, which absolutely hits. And because he is below half health, that is doubled for a grand total of 46 fire damage.
That
being in the
seems excessive.
Being in Maxville is a good place to be.
I'm surprised my non-crit dealt almost as much damage.
Yep.
In Maxville, do you live in Maxwell House?
And then Julius is going to turn to Seymour and say, "Have you considered perhaps not walking into those?"
I didn't walk into it. I was trying to get it to run. I threw a rock at it.
Come on, hit me.
I mean,
It's just
it
all
did-
snotty.
No, it did work. They did run towards us.
Sure. Give me a strength saving throw, please.
Damn it!
As you feel yourself once again being yanked upwards.
I have a -1 strength, guys.
You all watch as Chirrup is yanked 55 feet.
Okay,
Up.
how many more of these things are there?
You
All
were
the Angry Bird
Seymour
voices.
spotted 2 of them
Uh,
and then proceeded to piss them off.
I wanted them to go away. I was shooing them with rocks.
That is an 18 to hit Chirrup for 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
That takes us to Badme.
Alright, so Batman will move over to here. Interesting how
That was a 50-50 roll. It was almost Haboob again.
So I assume it is right there because I see a bit of its
I
token.
mean,
Yep.
sorry.
It probably has a good deal of cover from me, but that's perfectly fine. I let in a firebolt.
16 just hits. That is a solid 18 fire damage.
All right. Frankie is going to.
Actually, no. With the cover, that does not hit. Sorry.
Yeah. Send in Frankie. I assume Frankie does not have to worry about cover because
he does not, because Frankie's well up in the air now.
Yeah. Although he misses
that
anyway,
is Frankie's
so
first miss.
That is my turn.
All right. Churup, you are currently grappled. You are facing this white creature 55 feet off the ground.
All right, I'm done. I am done playing. We are going to shatter this thing.
Oof. That is a 6 on its con save. It takes 25 thunder damage.
That's 1 away from max damage.
Yeah, I mean, this
Is it
sound
dead?
rings out. It is not dead. It is hurt. Rocks and pebbles kind of shower down from the ceiling on bouncing sort of off of Haboob and the drift globe. This creature is definitely injured, but that is the first damage it's taken.
I was kind of hoping it would be enough for it to at least let me go, but I guess not. Yeah, just angry bird noises continue.
All right, that takes us to Haboob.
I'm assuming I can't see it from where I am right now.
Correct.
Ballsack. Okay, so moving until I do see it, but I'm going to be in Max's range.
Yeah, if you got next to Badme, you'd be able to look up and see a piece of it.
Okay, so hopefully I do see it over here. Next.
Yeah, it's still got some cover, but you can see it.
Okay, so
You do have an ally within 5 feet.
okay, so that does work. Sure. Well, I did
27 hits.
Yeah. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good.
That is 24. Yeah, this creature is looking very badly off in front of you, Churup, as this arrow sticks into it, and you can see it's losing the ability to move a couple of its legs.
Molly, it's right here. Finish it off. Help Churup.
Right.
That's it for me.
All right, takes us to Molly.
Sacred Flame.
That is a 16 on its save, no damage.
God damn it.
Maximilian.
Okay, so I'm going to move around here a bit. Sorry, I'm just going to see where... Now, somebody stole the drift globe from me, but I'm guessing I can see this thing up here, munching on Chirp.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm guessing it's more than 30 feet away.
It is 60 feet up.
Okay, disadvantage javelin, 20 for 7 piercing damage.
That is a solid hit for 7 piercing damage. Still alive.
I can't smite on a ranged weapon, can I?
You have smite spells that can work on ranged attacks, but not your standard smite. No. You do have your second. You have your second
Actually,
javelin.
A lot of the smite spells specify a melee attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them do. I think there's 2 or 3 that are ranged, and that's it.
All right. Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
All right. Sorry about the javelins. Duck your head, Chirp.
Seymour.
All right, I should probably try and do something about this. 5, 10.
Seymour takes a drink.
As an interactive object, can I see it from here?
You can. It has 3/4 cover from there.
Yeah.
If you step back a little further, it'll have just half cover.
Oh, okay, so then, and what if I do? I still have the movement. If I do any more, if I go there, will it?
No, still
Can't
have,
be
it'll
anymore?
always have half cover because it's
All
on
right,
top
good
of
to know,
something,
yep.
so.
So Patu.
It's got 2 hit points left, so your critical hit in the end blasts it off of this pillar. Churup, you start tumbling to the ground 55 feet below you.
No, I do not. I also have Featherfall, and that's my last first level spell slot.
you just hold your wings out and delicately touch down?
Pretty much.
All right. With that, Seymour, you nor anybody else notice any more of these creatures in this main cavern. You still have the 3 exits. Though it is cold and damp and dark in here, there is still that sort of sulfurous smell. And there is, that bluish glow coming from the passageway up here. And Seymour, you hear crunching,
I hear
grinding.
crunching. Is someone eating chips?
No.
Is someone grinding their teeth?
Well,
I asked the party.
Yes.
No, not that. Do you hear that?
And it is coming from this passageway.
All right. Grab the stuff here and let's.
Oh,
head
which
out
one?
that
I
way.
didn't see it. I'm zooming out.
The blue light.
The
path.
lit-
Oh,
the
top
lit one. Yeah.
right.
Yep. And there are 2 other exits, one to the southeast, one to the direct south.
You want to check out the one to the southeast and then go where the sound is, or what do you guys want to do?
Oh, let's check and see if their bait was anything. What's the dagger? I'm not going to pick it up, but I'm looking at it.
Looks like a older dagger, a little bit rusted.
Ah,
Anyone have an identify?
I'll grab it with mage hand.
All right, yeah, you lift it off the ground. I mean, this sort of loose black dirt shakes off of it.
We'll deal with this later.
Chirrup, as you pick up the belt pouch, you can hear there is some coin jingling around inside.
Jingle, jingle, jingle. I can hear those coins clink, clink.
And you
I
don't even
will.
have to say that you're picking it up. It's automatically assumed that you're just picking up belt pouches.
Well,
Oh,
I did
please
say I was
tell me-
picking it up before I got swiped.
No, true.
Please tell me you actually sing that in the vein of the or what?
oh, it's
the
in the
Rankin-
voice of the movie.
the Rankin movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yep,
god!
I will do that.
Max is gonna have serious conversations with every single one of you about your rampant kleptomania. But let's
It's not.
continue on.
It's wealth redistribution.
Jingle, jingle,
He's doing
jingle.
what we
Chirp
need to
doesn't
do.
really care. Where
Uh,
my money,
the-
money.
There is grinding and others that way.
Well, let's go introduce ourselves to whatever is grinding over there.
Do you
Oh,
want me
as
to
an action, bring
go ahead?
back Index. We can send Index forward if we
There-
want.
Are a couple of other passages, as noted.
Yeah, go ahead.
Index will turn invisible. Let's send him up and take a look and see what he can see. At least 100 feet. And Index will zoom off 100 feet and see what he sees and comes back.
And Index tells you that there's a small cavern filled with glowing pale blue crystals and what appears to be some kind of creature that mouths opens like from the top of its head that is chewing these crystals and appears to be eating them.
I ask him to repeat that.
The tunnel opens up into a small cavern filled with glowing pale blue crystals. But there appears to be a multi-limbed creature whose mouth is like where the top of their head would be. Looks like it's made of stone or earth, and it is seemingly eating these crystals.
Does he repeat that to us?
Yeah, I look at the party. Do you have any idea?
No, but it sounds like it's just in there having a snack. Did you see any other way out of there, or like would we
Nope.
continue on? No, I'm not going to disturb it. Sounds like it's having a good time.
Well, let's do the same for the next tunnel down, I guess, right?
Southeast passage. I guess would be the
I think this
one.
is the next one, right?
And then there's another one down in the southwest.
Nope. Southeast, and then direct south.
Oh, direct south.
So yeah, we'll get kind of closer, so Index can go at least a little further, and 100 feet down the passage, invisible.
All right, yeah, it doesn't take 100 feet. The southeastern passage, there's a couple of steps that sort of slope downwards. Appears to be an empty cavern space, 40 feet across. The dripping of water, just sort of echoes through that empty chamber. And then the one to the deep south, there's an overhanging shelf of rock, which appears to look down upon a chamber that has some kind of viscous fluid in it. Doesn't appear to be water, but with just dark vision, can't really tell what it is.
It's not purple ooze under New York City, right? Or pink ooze, I should say.
No, probably doesn't make you want to dance. So these are the exits that we saw. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that the vault is hidden somewhere.
MD1 doesn't have much in it, right?
Apparently not.
Might be a good place to hide something. Just seems like a dead end.
We have a lantern of revealing.
Dude.
And I have Storm's soul boots that tells me where valuables could be kept.
Well then, let's go check out that southeast passage. That seems likely to me.
And it's the one where at least we're not disturbing anything.
I agree.
Potentially.
At least not exceptionally visible. Let's go.
I agree.
Is
Southeast.
this in another room, or is there actual map down there?
There's actual map down here.
All right. Well, let's go. I am walking with everyone.
Yeah, so the sound of dripping just sort of echoes in this smaller chamber, sort of slopes down. You can see empty chamber in front of you.
Okay. I'm a little suspicious about this place. Who knows how to check for traps?
The kitty raises his arms.
I am somewhat adept as well.
Well, if
We'll see.
Chirrup.
I have a +7 investigation.
Well, son of a bitch.
6.
Yeah, I think mine's only like a +6.
I can. Yeah,
Only a
I got
+6.
+6.
All right. I generally wave my arms at the entire rest of the party, and I say, if you wouldn't mind.
I will look for traps.
I'll assist Julius.
All right,
And
where do you
I'll
want to
give
look?
guidance.
I'm gonna step here. I want to check, like the first. Am I making like a check for rows of tiles, or am I just like generally hitting the whole room at once?
Well, I mean, are you looking the walls, the floor?
I will say I'm gonna look at the floor first, and then I'm gonna look not at the floor, but at the space above the floor. If there's like trip lines that aren't.
Yeah, well, with the drift globe in here, I will say you can generally scout most of the first half of this room.
With help from
And so, so with help from Haboob, that is a 21. You detect no signs of any traps or disturbances on the ground. But with that, give me a perception check, please.
15.
Anyone or just them?
Just Julius after he does that sort of first investigation looking around.
You got guidance from Molly.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll
that
do
would have been on the
guidance.
investigation, which he didn't need.
Yeah, I wouldn't have used it on investigation then. So
Yeah.
with a 21, I would have been like, it's fine.
Yeah, nothing else
Nothing else?
grabs your attention in here. The dripping water is a little annoyingly loud.
Use your lantern.
I'll grab the lantern and shone it across the room.
Nothing
Shine it across
invisible
the room.
appears.
And I will look at what lanterns revealing actually do.
It shows you invisible creatures and objects if they are in the lantern's bright light.
Index will go in invisible.
I see it.
And yeah, does he see Index?
If Index is invisible, yes.
Index is invisible, yes. I mostly wanted to make sure there was nothing around this corner. But I will look through Index's eyes and we'll do a search pattern in the room just to see if there's anything we missed.
All right, give me a perception check. As you scout across, you begin to realize that this room isn't natural. It's been sculpted. And you do pick up what appears to be a hidden doorway on the very far wall.
All right, Index will head over there, still within range. Invisible. And before I will say to the group, because I'm looking through his eyes, I can't hear them. Just wait, there might be something. I just don't want anyone stepping on anything. And I will have Index investigate the door, I guess.
All right, roll me an investigation.
Eh.
No signs of any traps.
All right, then he will come back, and I will say everything seems to be clear, and the door is... Sorry, the door was right here, right?
Yes.
I point that out. There's something over there. This room was sculpted. This isn't a natural cave.
Well, maybe they just wanted it to look all nice and homey.
I mean, did the secret door? I swear to God, if you all swear off secret doors right now, I'm going to go nuts, because, quite frankly, I thought at least Chirrup and Haboob would be happy about secret doors and treasure.
Okay, first
Oh,
of all,
Chirp, yeah.
when did Chirp and I ever give the impression that we love secret doors?
Because they usually have treasure.
Duh.
You love treasure.
No, we
Right.
don't, and I start drooling. I don't.
Wealth redistribution. Wealth redistribution. See, when you say it like that, you sound fancy and smart.
Right, I forgot.
And
You're
communist.
No. She's not a communist. She's a sociopath.
Socialist.
Stop, everybody.
Up.
As Chirrup steps in front of the door,
Yep.
the ground beneath flashes.
Oh,
And I disappear.
You do not disappear. The ground underneath all of you begins to rumble and quake.
Hang on. Is this a spell going off from like a glyph of warding?
It is indeed.
Can I counterspell it?
No.
Ah!
I need all of you to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Even way back here?
Yes.
Wow. What about Frankie or other flies?
Nope. If he's flying, not a problem.
even with a 7, fuck you, roll 20.
27. Look at
Chop!
that.
This is
That's a
awful.
9.
Yeah, this is not
These
great.
rolls.
14.
My bad, May.
Ninja birdie.
I got a 14.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, everyone who rolled under a 15, which is everybody
Everyone,
but Chirrup, you take 2 bludgeoning damage and fall prone.
Ow, someone kicked my knees.
I am
I
a
still
nerd.
have
Sorry.
temporary hit points.
And the ground remains sort of broken and cracked as pulling itself up out of the earth
Sorry, that was weird.
is a massive earth elemental.
Hi.
And it is time to roll initiative.
Good grief.
Oh, balls.
This one's unsure if not Seymour.
Seymour, oh my god, -1?
0.
Quick, who knows Terran?
I
Primordial.
know Orin, which is
You can
maybe.
communicate.
I know Meow Meow. Does that help?
It might.
I know Sylvan. It probably doesn't speak Sylvan.
Oh, yay, I get to go first and last. That means my turns are next to each other.
So Orin is basically just like a dialect of Primordial. Could I would Chirrup know or think that he could try like pigeon something together?
You could certainly try. First up
All
is
right.
Julius. You are currently prone on the ground.
Shouldn't it be Index?
Oh, you didn't put him in the tracker.
Oh, I clicked on him. I thought he did. He has a 20. Oh, sorry, I'll re-roll him.
I was gonna ask. There's nobody between Julius and Haboob? Really?
Nope.
Wow.
All right, there. Can you reorder the initiative? That's what I was saying. First and last.
All right, Index.
He's still invisible, but he will start giving the help action against the elemental just in case we need it.
That takes us to Julius. You are prone on the ground.
I stand up.
You are in difficult terrain.
How angry does this elemental look?
Very.
Right. I'm gonna bet then that the best option is probably not to probably assume hostility.
Seems like a good bet. Seems like that's what the glyph awoken.
Yeah.
Awoke.
So I'm gonna hit it.
No more woke rock elementals.
I'm gonna bank on the side of this thing being intelligent, and I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter at it. And I can't speak to it, so it doesn't understand the joke that I'm about to say. Did you hear about the fireball at the cheese factory? All that was left was debris.
That is a 16 on its save.
Wouldn't it be kind of more like a
some
vaudeville
point-
thing? Like what's her face in King Kong?
At some point, someone will be knocked prone
That was a solid joke.
from my terrible jokes.
All right, you've got.
Sorry.
You're in difficult terrain. You've got 15 feet of movement left. Any bonus actions?
I'm gonna not move or bonus action.
All right. Haboob.
Haboob is. I'm just trying to understand how Zone Soul works. I mean, I am going to first because I don't like being face to face with this thing. Disengage.
All right, you are currently still prone as well.
Still prone. I get a.
Oh no, you passed. You are not prone.
Oh, sweet. Okay. 30.
Oh, no, it was only Chirrup. Yep, you are prone.
Oh, stop playing with my feelings.
Wait, no, you're not prone.
No, I am prone because I lost.
No, I just wanted to continue the back and forth.
Okay. Oh. Okay, so I am going to activate my boots after that's my bonus action. And this is all, I mean, just confirming, this is all difficult terrain. This.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm gonna make my way with my boots still activated towards here, towards Shira. And I'm assuming the boots would also create some kind of a passage, clearing the passage up, making it easier to pass through. Nope. Or am I?
You gain a burrowing speed, so you can burrow underground
Mhm.
if you wish.
All right. So it is. I'm gonna be using it for a minute. So for this entire duration. So yeah, I'm gonna burrow underneath, away
right.
from this thing.
All right, so you still disappear underground.
Yeah. That's
Disengaging, it does not get an attack of opportunity.
And that's it. 15 feet. That's all I can do. That's all I can do.
All right. And straight D4 for all the ones that are prone. Max is 1, and then we'll go counterclockwise. Badme.
Yup.
It slams into you for 14 bludgeoning damage with a 23 to hit.
So 7 of that goes my hit points. The other 7 is taken by temporary.
And yeah, that takes us to Badme's turn.
All right then. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, not doing a hell of a lot of good stuff here. Okay, I'm going to have my movement stand up. I'm going to attack with fire bolts at melee range, so at disadvantage.
Okay. 20 still hits for 9 fire damage.
I will ignite myself on fire, because that's a good thing sometimes. I will then back away 15 feet.
It will slam into you with a 24 for another 14 bludgeoning damage.
And in response, it will receive 3 points of fire damage.
All right.
And then bonus action, I will tell Frankie to attack from above. Which means he will actually have to drop. Because he only has 30 feet of range, so he'll drop 15 feet. Oh, yeah.
Nice. That is a critical hit for 10 force damage from above.
And that is my turn.
Yeah, so pieces of this earth elemental just kind of crack and shear off as your firebolt hits it from close range, and then Frankie ducks down to blast it from above. And that takes us to Chirrup.
Chirrup is going to conserve what little spell slots he has left. Back up. And we're going to do repeating crossbow, and we get sneak attack because we have allies.
That hits.
And this is difficult terrain, right? This ground
Yes.
here?
Yep.
Okay, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I have 5 more feet, so I'm just going to move over this way. There we go. That's it for me.
And the repeating crossbow is magic, so that is full 17 damage. That takes us to Molly. You are currently prone on the ground.
Okay, I am going to stand up, walk over to Maximilian. I'm going to bend down. He still has his full hit points, but I will do heroism on him.
Sorry, what are you doing on me?
Heroism.
Heroism.
You're imbued with bravery, you're immune to being frightened, and you gain temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of your turns. Now, because I am a socialist cleric or an order cleric, this activates a special ability of mine. Sorry, I'm just getting it up.
I knew she had heroin. She's been holding out this whole time.
Yeah, you should use this more often.
I should use it more often. I invoke the power of the law of socialism to embolden an ally to attack. So you can now use your reaction immediately to make a weapon attack at a creature of your choice. And I'm like, hit this big guy.
Will do. If I'm prone, do I have disadvantage?
You do not.
Excellent. Nat 20.
Ah!
Let's see here. Do I go for a smite?
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes, yes.
Do
Is
I
this
go
enough
for-
to convert Max to socialism?
No.
Join the Socialist Republic.
Do I go for a second level smite? Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I think you go as high as possible.
An additional 21 radiant damage.
See the power of socialism flowing through you, Max.
You crit.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Yeah.
I did.
Wow.
I can I pre-duck?
All right, an additional 21. But yes, you should.
Grand total of 45 damage as Max stabs in with a short sword. The cold flares, the radiant explodes outwards. Chunks of this creature fly apart. It is still alive, but it is badly hurt at this point. That took just about half its life away in one strike as Molly imbues you with the urge to kill.
Yeah, see, I told you she was a sociopath.
Socialist. And I've shared my spell slots with you, so you can be great. That's what socialism means. Now don't be selfish.
All right, so Molly, you still have 5 feet of movement and a bonus action.
Sorry, what did you say, Patrick?
You have 5 feet of movement and a bonus action left.
I don't think I can do anything, and if I guess I could move. I'm still in the range of motion, so I'll move back here.
Actually, you can't move at all because that's all difficult terrain. It'll take you 10 feet to move there.
Never mind then, I stay put.
Yeah, so Max, you are currently prone.
I sure am. So I get up, and I look at this thing, and I decide I like having advantage on attacks. I'm going to attempt to bowl this thing over with my shield. This thing's probably got the athletics of the gods, but screw it. 15.
It gets a 25.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, let's... did I get a help action against that?
Index gave the help action, which Badme utilized.
Yeah. Okay. In which case, I think it's just two straight attacks then. So I'll do that. I will turn on first level smite on this first one. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Really?
Another 18 damage.
All right.
Second attack.
Can I smite twice in a row?
Yes, you can smite every time you hit until you run out of smites.
Yeah. I'll do another smite. Smite. Okay, that's unfortunate.
26 hits for another 18 damage. You stab in twice in between the cold and the radiant. Yeah, I mean, pieces of this creature are just shearing off. It is barely standing.
Okay, I did my job.
That takes us to Seymour.
Ooh, last.
You are currently prone.
Yeah, but casting a spell, it doesn't, won't be a disadvantage, right?
It
Nope.
attacked me.
If it's
with
a
its attack
ranged,
of
spell.
opportunity.
Yeah, if it's a ranged spell, it will be at disadvantage because you're right next to it.
Yeah, you have to back up 5 feet. Thankfully,
Yeah.
it doesn't have any
No,
reaction.
not a
Yeah,
range spell, don't worry.
Remember, it punched me after its turn.
Yeah, but I want to use this because I haven't had a chance to.
Oh, well then have at it.
And Seymour's hand is just going to kind of reach out as Max is pummeling it and destroying it. And it's just standing there as Max is like, why won't you die? Seymour's hand touches the back of its leg and...
Damn.
That hits, killing it as it only had 7 hit points left.
I get
So it
one
just
hit point back.
crumbles down into smaller boulders and rocks. And as it does so, you can see that these rocks continue to break down until it crumbles into a pile of sand, which then magically drifts sort of across this broken ground. Do any of you speak Dwarvish?
Oh, Seymour does, I believe. Let me just double check.
No.
Dwarvish, yep. I had to mark it in the Vale, and part of it was dwarves.
All right. You see that in Dwarvish, it spells out a message that says, "It can quench, but not your thirst. It maintains gears, but tastes the worst."
Do I have oil?
Is it grease or oil?
Yeah.
It would be oil. You quench in oil. I know this for a fact. And Bad Mate
Seymour
would
does
probably
have
know this
oil.
for a fact.
Seymour does have oil for his oil lamp.
We have oil literally in the Lantern of Revealing right now.
Also,
Yes.
I think
Oil
that
run it.
puddle to the south is oil.
No, that's Cherub.
No, not that puddle. The other puddle. The puddle in the other cave.
But
Oi!
the answer to the riddle is oil. So I don't know if that means we apply oil to the door and it unlocks, or what.
That could just be a rusty mechanism.
Oh, I do have, so we don't have to unload the Lantern of Revealing. I will hand one of my flasks of oil to whoever's going to interact with the door. I have 3, so I will knock that down to 2.
I will guidance all ability checks and et cetera, et cetera.
You know, the great thing about that oil, it works great on your hair, too.
Max runs his hand through his scales on his head.
I mean,
Yeah.
highlight and luster? Eh?
I usually use a buffing rag for that. Anyways. So I look at this door. Do I see a door, or do I just see a rock wall?
You see there is a rock wall. Are you putting oil across it?
Well, we said, do I want to put oil across this thing?
Yes.
All right. I will find a scrap of cloth. I'll dip into the oil, and I'll just kind of rub some oil on this thing.
And as you rub it, you reveal a shallow cut keyhole in the center of the door, about the size of a human hand.
Damn, that's a big key. Anybody find a key?
Cherub will start looking.
Yeah, I haven't seen the key.
Habu's gonna join with Cherub to find whatever this key is supposed to be.
Is it key-shaped, or is it other thing that is used as a key-shaped? Like, is it a traditional key, or does it look like it's something else has to fit in there? Like, I don't know, an art object, or a really cool gauntlet?
Bad Mate's just gonna go up to it and try and pick the lock.
I mean, that's a good second option.
We're gonna get out of line of fire. Me and Index.
Guidance.
Yeah, Haboob's gonna step back. It's like, yeah, no, he's not gonna get caught in whatever it goes up.
You start casting detect magic ritually while they're all looking for the key.
I will stand just in.
Whoa,
Is this all
okay,
still?
wait a minute.
Is this all still difficult terrain? by the way?
Batman, take
Yes.
my inspiration.
I'm just double checking here. All-purpose tool just gives me proficiency. Tool expertise. Proficiency bonus should be doubled, and that one wasn't. Because I have one set up for everything. That's better.
Yeah, you approach with your thieves' tools into this sort of shallow cut keyhole in the center of the door, and your lockpicks just bang against it, doing nothing. And then as you continue to attempt to sort of use them, as you kind of trace around this area, the stone in front of you disappears, revealing a second keyhole into the back, which appears to be the shape of a traditional key, quite large.
Were we given any keys?
No, we were not.
Not in my inventory. Nope.
Yeah, I don't recall any.
So
What if
something
what
tells
if the
me
keys are in the northeast passage?
northeast or south passage.
Sorry for cutting you off.
Yeah, northeast or south passage. There might be a key underneath that viscous fluid, which may or may not be motor oil,
Well, let's go find the
crude
keymaster.
oil. Yeah, I guess we could. So is there no way that you can use your existing thieves' tools to crack this lock?
I could try. Would you
Then
like me to?
Yeah, if you want to try again, you can give
Guidance.
me a roll. Julius, are you ritually casting detect magic?
Yes.
All right. Yep. You continue to sit and cast your ritual.
Index's shape-changing abilities won't let him make a
Wait.
key shape, right? It's only the ones that that it states.
Don't even ask.
I'm just checking.
I don't have detect magic. Excuse me. I guess I don't. I thought I did.
Well, Julius is sitting,
Casting
thinking and
identify on
straining,
the
and then yeah, realizing I don't know this. I thought I did.
I definitely thought I did. Visually casting identifying this dagger we found earlier while y'all are doing that.
Yeah, Badme, you work with your tools to no effect.
How about you let the bird and the cat try?
I don't think
Alright.
so. I think if Badme can't get it, then I don't think we can get
To be
it.
fair, I have a horrible dexterity modifier, but I do have expertise.
Yeah, but still, you're rolling like 19 and 20. Like I don't.
That was a
if you-
13.
Because you have disadvantage?
Have you second-
No. I rolled a natural 13. I just have a +7 mod.
Can I make
Point being.
one suggestion? Instead of us going back, I do have these shoes. I could tunnel my way underneath the door and come out the other side.
Yeah, we could try
Yes,
that.
If I've learned
yeah.
anything from video games, it's that if he gets to the other side of that door without us, there's going to be a lever on that side he can use.
I'm clipping my,
The developers
clipping-
put in case he got stuck on the other side.
I'm clipping my way through. So, I'm gonna step towards the door, and I'm gonna activate it and start tunneling my way through underneath the door and see if I'm able to make it through.
You can tunnel down underneath. You go about 10 feet down, and it looks like you'd be able to sort of tunnel through. As you start heading back up, however, you hit what appears not to be stone, but metal, which blocks your upward trajectory.
Clang! You guys hear this loud clang noise. I come back.
I don't think he's
holding
gonna
my-
make it.
Do we still have the
I-
shovels? Maybe we can get his body out.
And like Tom and Jerry, I come out like a pancake holding my head. It's like, oh, that hurt.
So that's not going to work.
Yeah.
We'll
the-
give you
the metal-
inspiration for trying that, though.
Yeah. It's
Thank
almost like
you.
they saw through your bullshit ahead of time.
It's like they're dwarves who think about people trying to tunnel.
Okay, so tunneling through is out the window, so we have a plan B.
We
Well-
go find the key.
Guess we're gonna
Yeah.
have to find a key.
Yeah.
I think that's the only plan we got right now.
If I was a dwarf, where would I hide the key? Amongst a bunch of magic crystals, or in a big pool of potential ooze?
my
Probably not on top of the cabinet, that's for sure. Maybe under something.
I looked for a doormat. I didn't see one.
Quick question: did we
Probably in that room you guys didn't go into way back at the start of this.
Actually,
Probably
that's
way
double
back there.
story.
Damn it.
You being facetious or real?
I'm totally being facetious.
It fell in
Alright.
the lava during that fight.
That's totally
Don't
happened when I've
even.
DM'd.
Yeah.
I
All right.
walk by, get to the end. Yeah, the key's back at the start.
Let's go visit our crystal munching friend. See if he's got some.
Oh, there was
insight
another
for me.
door. Why don't? Or do we want to do the motor oil first?
Rather check with the creature first.
It makes more sense because it's like, why would you just leave it lying in a pool? Why not give it to a creature that could theoretically defend it, even if they don't know what they're defending? There's like, hey, intruder, I kill.
Yeah.
The creature that sounds like a Rick and Morty knockoff creature.
Yes.
Which creature?
All right, I follow these guys.
Who's leading the way?
Obviously, Max.
Our paladin.
1 second. I
Can't
need
spell
to figure out
pal without paladin.
how to move the bloody drift globe. There we go.
You should just have control of it.
Yes.
Yeah,
broken.
but yeah, I selected two. Like it was far away, and I selected both, and I was
Oh yeah, they move at the same. Yeah.
yeah. Like if I rotate, it'll rotate around the space between the two of us. Really odd.
Did
So
my identify go off while we were all debating?
probably.
Depends if you wanted to wait 10 minutes.
I don't know if that whole conversation took 10 minutes or not.
I have.
What were you trying to identify?
The rusty dagger.
It is non-magical.
Ah,
It's got a lot of rust on it, though.
It's a rusty dagger.
Magic things don't normally rust, Julius.
And so
There
you can
is one that
see
is a
a
rusty
passage
dagger,
heading, naturally downwards, Maximilian, and the light seems to get brighter and brighter as you look down this passageway. You can all now hear this occasional sort of crunching and then this kind of grinding sound.
All right. Well, I will make my way slowly in. Wait for the rest of the party to catch up. Okay, I see something around the corner now.
Yeah, you see
This guy now.
this multi-limbed creature, like three sort of orange, almost dirt stone sort of skin that is just crunching and cracking down these bright blue crystals.
The drift globe. It's made out of crystal, right?
It's made out of glass.
Okay. I will deactivate the drift globe and put it away
All right.
because I don't want this thing to eat the drift globe.
And the crystals in here are giving off enough light that this area is brightly lit.
I will put the drift globe back this way. There we go.
And as you step into the room, this creature continues sort of grinding through these crystals, but you see its eye, which is sort of in its chest as opposed to where any kind of head would be, as its mouth opens vertically at the top, as it feeds crystals into itself, is immediately focused on you. And Maximilian, you realize this kind of looks like Haboob's boots.
I kind of shoved like motion Haboob to like stay away for a bit. Seymour, do you see a key around here?
Do I with passive perception?
Nothing passively. You can give me a perception check if you wish.
I will.
You do not see anything that resembles a key in this area. You can tell this creature is starting to get slightly agitated, but has not made any moves towards you. Seymour
What do
or
you
Max, you
mean
can
by-
give me an insight check.
What do you mean by it looks like Haboob's boots?
It appears to be the same material that Haboob's boots are made of.
Oh, right.
Wow.
I forgot they're made out of that monster leather, right?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Do
Knowing
you want me to take
that-
this, or do you want? He's
Uh,
not attacking us. Let's try the
yeah.
peaceful option.
Yeah. I don't know if this thing looks intelligent or not. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not.
Knowing
It's in a dwarf mind. We'll start with dwarfish.
Yeah.
Hello, friend. Would you mind if we talk to you for a few minutes? And I would try to persuade him to talk with us.
It does not respond or seem to understand. You see its eye immediately start to sort of dart between the two of you.
Try in my other languages, so common, draconic.
No response to either one. And you can see as you continue to kind of speak to it, it is just getting more and more agitated.
Okay, let's back away, Seymour. I think it's a little bit angry.
Do I think we have enough time
roll
to
me
do-
another persuasion check, please.
All right. And do I think I have enough time to cast tongues? Stop smashing the keyboard with your baby fingers.
If you're speaking to it multiple times, you do not, get the sense that it is hearing you. But yeah, after the sort of
Should
third
be that-
time,
Yeah.
it kind of stops and you see it vanish under the ground and then pop up next to you, Maximilian.
Oh, good.
And you can see it like you see these kind of nostrils on the side of it just kind of sniffing at you, Max, and you can see a little bit of drool start to come down the side of its face as it sniffs around your belt pouches where your gold and any other fineries are kept.
I think he likes you. Give him a snack.
I'm gonna back away. Oh, you know what? I could do that. As I back away, I pull out, let's call it a silver piece, and I'll flip it over to there.
Even as you flip it, its tongue just lashes out like a frog and sucks it in. And you can see as soon as that happens and you start stepping away, it moves towards your belt pouch to attack. It is time to roll initiative.
Damn it.
Never feed an animal. You will always have to feed it.
I'm trying to feed it. Oh, God. I hope this thing's not a rust monster.
It
No,
is
it's
not.
Okay.
All
I
of your
believe it's
gold,
in
though.
Uthakag? Or
Zorn.
how?
No,
It's Zorn.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's a Zorn.
We should know its name, because,
Because Haboob's wearing its
it's on-
grandfather.
Oh, crap.
So with that, I mean, Chirrup, you are out in the hallway. You do not have line of sight. You can tell something has gone on as you've heard Seymour speak in multiple languages and then heard this kind of grumbling growl.
Okay, so I haven't actually seen anything hostile yet. So I'm small. Can I squeeze into there?
Yes.
I squeeze into there. And
And now you can see this creature that is sort of about to kind of grasp towards Max's midsection where his coin pouch is.
okay, if I can stay here, then I will just ready my action to shoot that thing if it does any. He's just grabbing for a coin pouch. Maybe I like coins, he like coins. I can't shoot a guy for liking coins, okay?
He's
But
trying to steal my money.
I can't blame a guy for stealing money, okay? Like, I
I
did the
can.
same thing.
That money was for orphans and siege works.
But if he does, aside from, if he does actively be hostile, like tries to hit somebody or something like that, then yeah, I will shoot him with my crossbow.
All right. That takes us to Haboob. You currently have no line of sight on this. You've seen Chirrup move forward and take aim at something.
Okay, so I'm going to climb the wall and go above everyone. And I'll be going at an angle right above Seymour, 30 feet in this direction. So
All right.
oh, sorry, that's not the one.
I'd put him in the room.
Just move you right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm able to see this thing that looks just like my boots, and I wave one of my foot. It's like, hey, is this one of your families? Is good fit? And I skitter. I'm gonna use my bonus action and take a dash away from the group so they can attack this thing from the back. So yeah, but I'm still going to be on the wall. I'm going to climb higher and higher as I go up.
All right.
That's it for me.
Takes us to Index.
Index still invisible is going to come up, and if it's attacking, do the help action. But could you move it because he's stuck in a wall and I can't actually move the token? Thank you.
All right.
And he's done.
And the Zorn will move in and is going to, first off, slash at you, Max, but he is attempting to rip your coin purse off you. This will be a contested strength check.
Okay, well, first of all, bugger off.
He's needy, though.
And he's going to try again. And one last time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he gets multiple claw attacks. That last one finally rips it off you, and he just swallows it whole.
Damn it, now I'm going to have to cut this thing open to get my fucking coins back.
And you see it sniffs over at you, Seymour, and you just hear sort of a disappointed...
Hey, Chris, my robber was prettier.
And it is then going to burrow down into the ground.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
You do, as does Seymour.
Yes, do we?
Chirrup, your attack, he didn't attack Maximilian. He was going after the coin. Did your held action go off?
No, I was actively holding it in case he became hostile because I wasn't sure what the situation was.
That's pretty hostile.
And Grabbing a coin pouch isn't really hostile. Like,
Yeah, I'm
he
not
wasn't
going to
trying to
attack
hurt
him
you.
either because
Yeah,
I think it's
but-
just money. Seymour's not really about money, so
That's 83 gold.
We
not like
need
the
gold.
capitalist Max.
And an 11 does not hit. That takes us to Badme. You have just witnessed Max get robbed in broad crystal light.
Not by
Yeah.
cheer up this time.
Yeah. Well, she's going to give a bonus action command for Frankie to move over here and hold his attack to when you see the Zorn, and she herself is going to do the same thing with the firebolt.
All right. Julius.
I don't think I can contribute too much here. But I will step into the... Oh, hang on. Can I even get there with them in the way? I guess I can move here. I would like to do a perception check for anything vaguely key-shaped.
Go for it.
Because I can't hit him. $19.
You do not see anything that resembles a key in this area. You do get the sense that these crystals, if sort of smashed or broken, could actually be quite valuable.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
figured
good to
this one
know.
like that, but don't want to smash or break them while he's here.
I had a different plan than that, but that's also good to know.
That
Well,
would be
I do
interesting.
because I want to get some money back. You can have my gold, but I'm taking your whatever these crystals are. Trade
Yeah.
for trade.
Crystal meth. It's that one from that show that everybody likes. I think it's called Better Off Saul.
That takes us to Seymour.
All right, so I'm gonna pat Max on the back and go. Just think of it as a cover charge, and I'm
Is that
gonna head.
vampiric touch again?
Nope. Oh, and it still would be concentrated, but no, I'm not casting it. It is still active because we've still in. It's only a minute though, so I.
Well,
guess
this has been
between-
longer a minute.
Yeah, so it's gone. And then I'm gonna head down to these rocks. Well, maybe if we find it again, we can lure it with some of these crystals it was eating, and I will smash these two crystal outcroppings and gather them up.
All right. Give me a strength check, please.
Can I do athletics?
Nope, it's a strength check. It's not a high one, to be honest. Do you have any tool? What are you using? Just your bare hands?
Ogre gauntlets. Big old smashy fist. Hulk fists.
All right. Without a tool, yeah, it will be a higher DC then.
That's why I was hoping for athletics, because I'm just smashing the shit out of them.
Nope, it is a strength check that they call for.
I think I got 20/20 crystal vision.
Yeah, you smash. Roll me a D8.
I'm trying to smash both, one with each hand. Should I do another roll?
You only get one attack.
Oh, boo.
You get 11 pieces of crystal.
Does this crystal have a name so I can just put it in my inventory?
It does not. 11 pieces of blue crystal, which still glows, by the way. Each shard is emitting bright light in a 10-foot radius and then dim for an extra 20 feet beyond that.
All right, 11 pieces of blue glowing crystal.
Yeah, and they're worth 25 gold each.
Well, damn.
Yeah, I'll, on my next turn I'll get more, but for now, done.
That takes us to Max.
All right. I'm going to I'm not greedy, but I do want to get something like the 83 gold that I've been robbed of back. So I will pull out my mace as a tool. I'll aim for
Alright.
the base of the crystals.
Don't
Yeah.
use that in here. It's an enclosed space. You'll blind us all.
Give me a strength check, please.
Pure strength.
Yep.
Yeah, I just tried to have that argument too.
13 is just enough.
Now, I
Roll
am
me a
using
d8.
I am using an implement.
Yeah, 13 is what you need with a tool.
8.
You get a full 13 shards.
It's 13 times 25, which is something. I'll figure out what that is later.
Well, you're
325.
250 for 10, so.
Yeah. 325. All right. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. These crystals probably will come in handy later. So let's.
Oh, I need to restock my supplies after. You know, I put a bunch of money into getting those refugees out, right?
Yes, and I'm sure that your donation was very well worth it, Seymour. But
Me too.
Exactly.
I'm really happy about it.
But also, there's a Zorn in here, and this Zorn really likes to eat this crystal, so maybe we shouldn't be in here.
That takes us to Chirrup.
Are people telling Chirrup that these crystals are valuable?
You just saw our
Max has
moral-
dollar signs in his eyes.
Yeah, you saw our moral compass just go mad and start smashing crystals.
Listen, I just wanted to be compensated for my lost money, and I'm leaving at this point.
Oh, how very capitalistic of you.
You know
Yes.
what? Chirrup wants the money, but doesn't want to lose the shinies he has, so he will step forward 5 more feet just because it looks like we're sharing the same space with Molly here. But I'll move forward 5 more feet, and I'll just ready my action in case anything hostile comes into view.
All right. Haboob on the wall. You just watch Seymour and Max stuff their pockets.
And I'm looking at Cherub, and I'm waving with both of my hands. You really gonna walk away from all of this?
I'm not walking away. I just don't want to risk my stuff getting stolen right now. That's all.
Fair enough. But I really want to come back to this place later on. So yeah, I'm gonna make my way out with everyone else. If you're not gonna go after this one, yeah.
All right. Index.
Okay, so Zorn isn't around anymore. So Index is going to come to the middle of the room, still invisible, and ready to action. He can't cast anything or attack unless he's close, so warn us if the Zorn pops up and we don't see it.
The Zorn immediately pops up next to you, Seymour,
Ha!
growling angrily. Yeah, Index immediately
Starts
warns you
beeping.
of this.
Good job, Index.
Damn, I missed.
Yeah, does not hit. And as you are putting these crystals in your pocket, the Zorn seemingly goes berserk at you, Seymour.
Max, convince me
Slashes
to
at
do
you
this.
3 times for a grand total of 22 slashing damage.
All right, I think I still have some.
And then bites you for another 10 piercing damage. That was a 22, a critical hit, a 21, and a 17 to hit you.
All right, so that's total minus
32.
hit points. 25 without my temporary hit points,
All right.
and they
Molly.
are long gone.
Ollie, get in here.
Chirrup doesn't have sight on this creature, so gets no shot at this point. And yeah, it's got 5 more feet of movement. Pops away again. Seymour, you will get an attack of opportunity.
All right, and I can't Eldritch Blast opportunity unless I think that's a thing that a warlock can do with a certain feat, but I don't have that.
Yeah, just a feat.
Okay, then yeah, I'm going to with my fisties.
That does not connect. That takes us to Molly.
Oh, she's AFK. She said unless something happened to just ready your action, but something happened. I cannot move her token for some reason.
All right, yeah. She moves
Oh,
in.
there we go.
I assume she'll healing word Seymour, and she will hold a sacred flame for the next time she sees it.
Yep.
That takes us to Badme.
All right.
Well, what's healing word is 1d4?
I'll roll it.
So, okay, if I've done this right. 5, 15, 20. Shit. Okay, I can't move through Molly because she's in the fucking way. Bonus action, tell Frankie to hold an attack. Gonna move Frankie more centralized to the location. My action is to transform my all-purpose tool into Mason tools. I'm becoming Badme the Stonemason.
Yay!
It's time to cut some gems.
That is my turn. Oh,
Who
wait.
keeps
Actually,
the
wait. So, which would be better in this case, given Badme's somewhat more intelligent than I am? Would Jewel Crafter's tools or Stonemason's tools?
Stonemason's tools, because you're just breaking them. If you
figured.
tried to shape them, then it would be jeweler's tools. Though I will say your horn curls down around your eye to look like a loop.
Sweet.
Like a jeweler's loop. That's good.
Yep. That takes us to Julius.
You accidentally skipped me.
Oh,
No, we took your turn. You healed Seymour and you're holding a sacred flame.
Okay, good.
I really just have nothing for this fight, so I'm holding the firebolt.
All right.
I'm gonna move here and not take a crystal.
That takes us to Seymour.
Well, he's not around. Or they're not around. Sorry, I'm holding the baby and he is just fighting me. Stop. Oh, thank you, Steph. Alright, that's better. Alright, so no, there's no longer anyone around. And we do need to fund this retreat and the rebuild after. So we're going to need funds. So...
Rob this man of his lunch.
Smash these ones.
That is as you step away, this mouth bites your foot and ankle underneath the ground, Seymour. For another 12 piercing damage.
That sounds like Molly should be able to get off the attack at that point.
Yeah.
She can't see it. It's still under the ground, but it's still within 5 feet of Seymour.
All right, Seymour, I think it might be time for us to go.
Yeah, is my foot still stuck?
Nope, it just bit you.
Oh wait, we've had the rest since then. So as it bites, because this is my new ability, as he bites, I don't want to get stuck. I am just going to teleport. That's in the line of sight behind Chirrup, right? No, it's not.
In
here.
front of Chirrup. Yep, right there.
Yep.
Yeah, so you, in a flash of sort of swirling gray smoke, appear next to Badme and Chirrup.
And I believe that's let me just double check. When you take damage. Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, it's just when you take damage. It's not a bonus action or an action. I
No,
can't
it's a
shoot
reaction,
him.
basically.
Yeah, but it's
But it
not
doesn't
even.
take your reaction.
Yeah. So anyway, I can't shoot him from here because I can't see him anymore. So I am going to. I'm just going to double check, but I'm pretty sure I can use my healing light, and that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, that takes us to Maximilian.
Three of my healing lights, so that's 3d6.
Yeah, and Julius hasn't taken any crystals yet. I don't think this thing's going to be pissed
No,
off.
I have decided specifically not to take crystals.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to...
Sweet healing for 17.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I'm going to back up in front of Seymour here, and I'm going to start basically waving everyone back to back away.
All right, and as Max stands in the doorway and starts sort of calmly pushing everybody out, he and Seymour's pockets full of these glowing blue crystals, that is where we will leave it for the night.
Woo.
Don't like that we're leaving it with me on the far side of the room from everybody.
Oh, I'm going for crystals myself.
Oh
Same.
my god.
I don't like it. We're leaving empty. I am leaving
kill- it-
empty-handed.
I'd like more.
Seymour for like 40 damage.
Yeah, but I'm back up to almost to less to the third damage, so I'm fine.
Yeah, mind you, I'm also in the way between it and Seymour. It's probably coming for me next, so
Julius, do you
You've
know?
seen it, it's going underground, though.
yeah, so I don't know how well that's gonna work.
mean,
I don't
no
think
one-
Julius, as smart as he is, understands how much upkeep an RV takes. Everything costs minimum 100 gold.
We don't own an RV.
I mean,
No.
I can literally put our
I do.
on equal footing.
You've been driving around in an RV this whole time.
At this point, and there's like post continuity time frame, Julius is gonna look at Seymour and say, "You know we're going to teleport to like not Drellin's Ferry when we're done here, right? It's stuck there."
Stuck there.
I
Don't.
thought we were teleporting back to Drellin's Ferry.
Well,
Yeah.
we could do that, but it's safer to teleport places I have something from.
I mean, you don't know what a man will do for his pillow.
And I have a book from that city that had the library.
But I
remember
thought you got a
Drellin's Ferry.
girlfriend. Oh, never mind.
As far as you know, he does. But yes, we will leave it there and pick up next week as you rob this innocent Zorn of his food.
Not stealing all of it, right? Or reclaiming all of it, right? Right?
Again, I just
No.
wanted enough to pay myself back.
I
The
I'd like to
natural
point out-
resource, but we're going to be fair. We're not going to be
So-
capitalist about this.
It's a big Zorn, and we could all have boots, is all I'm saying.
I would say that this gentleman he currently owns the means of production. That being these crystals. And we are
also, fairness
simply
doesn't pay my rent.
redistributing the means of production to the proletariat.
You know,
Proletariat, it looks like.
We're the proletariat.
You
Can we change our party name to the Proletariat?
Do we even have a party name?
No.
No.
There we
It
go.
would be the Proletariats.
That's what we're saying.
I would like to be Never mind. We can't.
As
be
many
Julius
times
and
as I have run campaigns with you guys, you have never come up with a party name, despite being asked repeatedly.
Oh.
So I didn't even bother this
Oh.
game.
No, we
Oh.
the menagerie. We were the menagerie of Tomb of Annihilation.
The glorious
Oh, that is
champions-
true. That is true.
Yes, the glorious
had-
champions of Torm. There's our party name.
We spelled
No.
Egmond E. Seer S. Brood B. Best. That's what it was. We were the best.
We were the best. Yeah, Tobias.
Alright, so if you don't like that name, then we're Seymour and the Funky Bunch. You guys are the Funky Bunch. I am Seymour.
No, we're the glorious
hang on,
brother
I
and
wanna-
sisterhood of the proletariat.
How come you get to be Seymour? What if I want to be Seymour?
Yeah, what if I want
Because
to?
I am suddenly Seymour.
Maybe it's
I'm
like
here to
Menudo,
play.
and as you age out of it, you have to get a new Seymour.
Dibs.
I mean, my scales will look great for hundreds of years, so obviously I've got to be Seymour.
I actually don't know what Vidalcan lifespan is.
Yeah, actually, I don't know what a Dragonborn
Dragonborns live
lifespan
around
is.
the same amount as humans.
No.
The lifespan is when people stop talking about you. Seymour will last ages because of his newspapers. I will be referenced until the end of time.
Typically, the bottom of a bird cage is not a great place to preserve a newspaper.
500.
And your
Newspaper
newspaper would have to
multiple
continue after your death, Seymour.
It is kind of funky to think about how the fantasy race lifespans would affect like institutions. Like,
Oh yeah,
orders and
you
stuff have the
hire
same
an
leader for
elf.
centuries.
Yeah,
It
you
would
hire-
almost skew to the longer-lived race.
Yeah,
if you
because
want your
if a human
institution to be
becomes-
continue on.
Well,
Yeah.
even if you aren't intentionally doing that, if you pick a human for like whoever's going to be it next, that's fine. The human's going to run it for like 30 years or whatever. But as soon as it is one of the longer lived ones, it's just going to be them for hundreds of years.
Yeah, and they're
Well, it also may end up
Every
being more
time they win that
political than
lottery.
that.
and they're
So
Right.
if everyone's unhappy with the political situation, they pick a human so they can punt it off for 30 years, which is nothing to an elf.
Yeah, and there's upsides and downsides to having the longer lived races too, right? Like the upside is you have continuity. You have an elf that knows everyone and knows how everything works and knows where everything is, but also you have an elf that really is kind of usually you're kind of more set in your ways the longer lived you are. So
Or simple corruption. At that time, you are the bureaucracy if you've been there through generations of the bureaucracy.
Yeah, I actually, in the bureaucracy in our homebrew world, in High Coast, I was going to have like elves and other similarly long-lived races are banned from joining the bureaucracy for that reason.
not a bad rule, actually. I mean, a little prejudiced, but also
I
you
mean, no,
can
you
see
just,
how
you
it
just
would
add term
develop.
limits.
Or term limits. Term limits could work.
Like,
Or you just kill them when they hit 60. That's your
But
retirement
here's
package.
the thing, though. Like, yeah, sure, you're forced into retirement at a certain age, but then you just flip around and hire yourself back as a consultant. Because, again, you know where all the bodies are buried. People would come to you in, like, a Godfather-style fashion and kiss your ring because you know everything.
except it wouldn't be that, like, you wouldn't be in a weirdly unique position because of your long life, because there'd be other people who also had that ridiculous lifespan.
Yes, and after 30
They'd also
years,
be in charge of other departments.
yes, and after 30 years, the organization would have changed enough that, like, you don't know where everything is anymore. You don't know who's working the mailroom, right? That person's granddaughter is working the mailroom now. Like, you don't know this person. They don't.
Or you
answer to
do. That's the thing. If you do and you pay attention to your organization, then you're twice as deadly. I think we should end the stream. We're just giving away good
I'm
plot
ending
points
the
at this
stream. Catch you
point.
next week, guys. Bye.